But yeah, tell us what we got here. Oh, there's stages. Oh, this is the Life of Guilty Gear. This is the Life of Guilty Gear.
Yes. Oh my god, I forgot to mention the 2 new stages, and especially this one, are not only beautiful, but they don't have much going on, so they're pretty tournament legal from what I can see. So finally some new backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice blue, green, pleasant, sunny day. And to start us off, we've got Scissors on the Anji versus ParagOnline on the A.B.A. So Anji A.B.A. to start things off here,
Alright, well my goal is Scissors, right? She's one of my favorites, taking part in many tournaments. Can't wait to see how they do here with the Anji today. And oh my god, I just can't wait to use the free camera on this stage. This looks gorgeous. I'm a little mesmerized right now, but that's a very nice connection off the 5k. Counter hit leading to a full butterfly confirmed. Sending through the wall. Let's see the next area. Let's see the next area. Oh, gorgeous! Look at that.
Have you ever seen it before, Panther, at all?
No, I've not. This is my first time.
Oh, it's so good. I love this stage, dude. So here we go. Oh! Bit of a whipped air throw there. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not. YRC, we're just talking about how that's a little bugged as of late. The usual ways to bait it for most characters don't work anymore, as Scissors gets the first round.
Aye, YRC going for a bit of a certain bug. You know, this will be a very interesting point in history that people can look back on where YRC comes out fairly quickly. There's still some baits that you can do. I believe after a jab, you can still block the YRC. But doing something like close slash into it, not going to happen. Unless you're the lion, as people are saying on Twitter, aka Leo. Pick up. Oh, let's see the next area. Scissors. Show us the next area. I need to see it. What does that area look like? We've got a nice little area here. What's in the next one? After the super, send you through. We're in another little open space. A fun little time movement background. It's a slow noise.
Scissors starting up that Anji pressure with the meter tap. Does caught ParagOnline sleeping with that wrist gain. You should have enough for a full route here. Went for the air come, but dropped with the charge dust. Now get punished, but didn't get the full Rekka sequence. Rare situation for A.B.A. there. He's just really good at connecting consistently. Here we go, ParagOnline sliding in for the reset. Scissors respecting, gets caught by the JS. Bursts out. I respect the choice there, but 5A should keep him away. Looking for a spot to get that install, but Scissors not allowing it. Taking game 1 now.
Really good game from Scissors. Seeming like they're very locked in, well aware of how to play the spacing game. And when they run that offense, they're just utilizing their meter very optimally as well. So ParagOnline probably gonna have to rethink some of the decisions. I saw they try to make a YRC play as well, and like we said, there's still ways to bait that, even though it is a lot quicker now. So who knows how that'll go down. And I wonder if A.B.A.'s still to play, because it's seeming very awkward. Does ParagOnline have another character in the bag?
Not that I know of, actually. In fact, because this is a fellow A.B.A.ling, you know what I'm saying? I'm part of the A.B.A. cult. ParagOnline is one of the few A.B.A.s of our A.B.A. scene that only wants to play A.B.A. and no one else. So usually the A.B.A., you know how A.B.A. is usually considered a counterfeit character, where you have it for certain matches where it's like, okay, I'm not feeling this one, you go someone else. No. ParagOnline is locked in.
Yeah, no, I'm a fan, but it's actually fairly nice thing through the wall. It will maximize that jealousy a wee bit. A good chunk. BRC for the approach. Amazing throw. The bait out the parry. Needs one more hit, one more clean hit. A good denial from Scissors with that kick out. Look at that health. It's starting to slowly tie up a bit, but you got FD. Good punish, but no follow up.
On that. Ooh, pressure again, but the RC after the Naga delaying it just a little bit, so ParagOnline thought there was a punish window, but there was not. But it actually ended up being a trade. I'm wrong here. I thought Scissors took that round, but ParagOnline won from that trade. Here we go. Donzai to start us off. Burst comes back just in time. ParagOnline spending that last bit of gel to get that 2S counter, but no follow-up.
Nice. Oh my god. Nice catch with the curb stomp. RC for the pickup. Continue to keep the pressure going from here. Now they got to build up on that jealousy. But the health is very small for Scissors. They got not a lot to work with. But ParagOnline is actually on the Anji, in a bit of the Anji blender, able to defend decently against it. So gotta be careful about that bar. Represents YRC, and we're seeing it. That quick YRC after a jumping lat, I don't think that would have worked pre-season, so that's very interesting.
We go butterfly OP, both players sitting still, but ParagOnline getting caught by the second hit of the butterfly. Scissors gets the round again.
I'm kinda curious, like, will this be included in, like, people look back at patches in the game, because I feel like this is very important, right? Nice.
Oh, you mean just the general YRC stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely important. Thankfully, Arxis, they did mention recently that it was not an intentional change, so you won't be getting it for much longer. But I mean, for example, some characters really benefit from YRC, like even already, like the characters like, for example, two things that come to mind are Happy Chaos and Potemkin, right? So
Yep.
with less ways to bait those out, at least if we see those characters today in our ladder portion, it's going to be really scary to run pressure on them with meter. But speaking of that metered pressure, Scissors getting a great counter hit into the fan super to do a chunk of damage here. Robot with full burst, 50 meter, but no jealous rage, so has to get a hit if they want something started. Oh no, gets hit by the JH and bursted as a result, but that was safe. Burst is not faster, but YRC is, so Scissors is going to be up 2-0 now.
That was a very nice round. And interesting thing as the bracket goes on, you know, you take a look at the bracket, that's a thing you've got to do to see all the new names flooding in. And would you believe it, Kreeg has joined up.
Oh wow.
Happy Chaos lads, I believe, so kind of curious, wonder if they're on the Unika today or the Happy Chaos. Also do see Dommy in the bracket, I see Lurry, MjKurase and Lucien, so quite the bracket of players as we continue on. A lot of the higher leveled names indeed.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure a couple of them are definitely looking at Unika. I wouldn't be surprised if Kreeg is someone playing Unika, especially since we don't see much of them since that Happy Chaos clone, their RIP clone. But hey, Unika is right there, so looking forward to seeing that. But here we go, Scissors getting that Rin pressure started again. It's interesting how Anji's pressure structure has changed so much since that Rin no longer combos with meter. It's really up to the Anji to use it as more of like a pressure oh my god. As I was saying, you use Rin right, you can't combo with it, but instead it's kind of just like a mental stack thing. You put that on, you show the Rin, if they block it and you have the 50 meter, a lot of Anjis now will delay PRC for a close slash reset. If you mash, you get like absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, you're absolutely right in that regard. And it's actually a very nice solid pickup here from ParagOnline. Turning it around. Meter is available to Swift. That's a very good pickup from ParagOnline. Should be able to send it to the wall. Jealousy, not too high, but you know what, it is built up. You know, you do have something to work with. And maybe a final sequence. Good block. Still their turn, got the fend out, and sadly, Scissors gets picked out just like ParagOnline going to be taking the round. And Scissors not really getting to live up to their name, they're still face one Unika Slayer. I'm excited about that.
Oh yeah, definitely was going in tower killing all the day one Unikas. I feel that. What an air route, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus. Damage there. Blocking the 5H. Approaches with the Blue Wild Assault. Didn't a decent knockdown. Went for the cross up, but the 6P actually calling out the correct side. Scissors defending well, but the Danzai right back at ya.
Using the uninstall, had enough time to go for a Rekka to get a little bit of Jealous Rage back, refunded from the route, but a fuzzy jump from Scissors, landing in with that JH charge. It does! Insane play, but a good punish, baiting out the super. Nice play from ParagOnline, but actually dropped the Danzai, so we're going back to neutral again. IDJS from Scissors, full combo, no drops. But the super from ParagOnline didn't have the 50 to RC it, but had the burst to get out that punish. Going back to neutral one more time. Spin is on deck. No Jealous Rage from ParagOnline, so can't pull something out of nowhere, but gets the 5H counter hit. No burst from Scissors till the very end, but now ParagOnline has a little bit of Jealous Rage if they choose to pop it. Went for the Kara parry. Didn't work out, but another spin to win. Scissors taking the set 3-0.
She's greedy. She's absolutely greedy. I'm a big fan of. Right.
That's crazy.
And what are they faced with? A monster.
A monster
on Potemkin. Ay.
See, you would think, if as a normal fighting game consumer, that this is like, oh, this is great. Like, why would Deafheaven be in a terrible spot here? Why would Deafheaven be in death hell? It's because Potemkin doesn't care about your little zoning tricks. He just says, nuh-uh, slide head, flick that back. Thank you very much. But here we go. game one starting with the jump in JH, or JS rather. 2D, nice whip punish. Garuda pressure starting off early, 2K 2D. Definitely not blocking. Full slash, not going to connect. Jumping over the 2P again. Carabuster gets jumped out of. No full confirm for Deafheaven, though. We're going back to the corner. That snail is very minus on block. Barely missed that 2K confirm. So Deafheaven's another chance at life. Same jumping again, but FD out. We're going back to neutral, Panda. I lied.
I mean, it could be in a moment. Yeah, there we go. Slide head. And this is a weird neutral because, like, at the end of the day, you know, Potemkin does do very well the matchup. It's all about getting that one read, right? It's the classic, right? It's the classic. Except with that one read, there's many reads that Park can make that can counter, like, a couple of plays, right? Obviously, Flick can catch a disjoint and the rinse, and so there's a lot to think about. That's a decent connection. Deafheaven with the time stop. Axel Bomba! Style change. Axel Bomba, very nice. Needs another connection. Kills Senor Whis. At the end of the day, that man's flying, and that's a good punish. Good stuff. Deafheaven taking that first round.
Oh yeah, for sure. Great awareness using the BRC to just easily react to that deep tackle. Air snail, but okay. Looks like Pop can't really punish an air snail from that distance well as I thought I would. And ground snail as well. So yeah, definitely just whipping those out. Senor Whis not finding an answer just yet.
I do quite like that play from Deafheaven. Potemkin cannot really, like you said, he can't punish, right? It's one of his weaker sides to him. Like, if he's up close, good combo yet again. If he's up close, Deafheaven has to worry about Potemkin Buster on punish. But if it's far away, you don't got normals to come in that quick enough, so that's a good move to capitalize on that distance. Good 2K check from Deafheaven. But I think the adaptation from Senor Whis would be go for more raw plays against Deafheaven. You need to represent him. You guys see where he's mentally at. With a raw hammerfall catch him, deny, do that, see what's going on.
Raw hammerfall?
Sometimes you gotta, like, just no breaks, no meter, right? Just raw do it. Maybe you'll catch something.
Makes sense. I mean, Axel doesn't really have multi-hits to throw it around like that. And if you're going to confirm with Snail, it's not really like a visual confirm that's easy, per se. Yeah. So you're kind of buffering it. And so, yeah, I mean, setting a hammerfall as Senor Whis may be the answer, especially for those snails, especially the raw air snail. If you armor that first hit, Axel's just going to eat the dirt. But here we go, 2K 2D from Deafheaven. Starting that Renston pressure full screen. Slide hit. Okay, Senor Whis is in again. 2K 2D, blue assault for the extension. Garuda, close slash counter. That's exactly what you want to see as Potemkin. No RC, just going to keep the meter from the pressure. 2S, 2H, Garuda again. 6K. Oh, I think that was definitely definitely a pop buster attempt, but doesn't matter. Still got in again here. Double Garuda jump over by the rainwater for a full punish as well. Good play from Deafheaven. Same side gonna catch.
Good blocks. We're definitely seeing the one thing about Senor Whis' offense. It feels a little bit too choreographed, right? I feel like I've seen this Potemkin player before, if you know what I mean. Like you come across them in tower where it's like, they're solid, they've got all the tech down, their execution's very nice, but they're a little too choreographed, right? They're a little bit too perfect, if you know what I mean. I feel like Deafheaven's really able to read the momentum and rhythm that Senor Whis is representing on offense because of that. They've been able to escape so many scenarios on defense. Usually Axel doesn't get to do that.
Right, exactly. I see what you're saying. As Potemkin, you're a grappler, right? As much as Pot has the tools to just play super risk, like low risk, and just still pressure you really well. Again, like you're saying, if it gets choreographed, it gets predictable, then you kind of lose your purpose as a grappler. But here we go, good 6P, gonna go through that 6H, heat knuckle into the Gigantic Eye. I like the play there, keep him locked down a little longer. Extending 2D gonna hit, but okay. Wow, barely got that E. Garuda off, another Garuda going in again. 2K, 5K 2D, jumping in again. 5. Ooh, nice confirm on the 5P counter hit there.
Very nice. Also, an interesting thing, he did Gigantic Eye, is because on Heat Knuckle, Potemkin gets, he gets no form of Oki whatsoever. But if you use Meter, you can. That's a good pop buster for 6K. Now, this is what I'm talking about. That's not very choreographed. You have no idea if that's coming. And I like the fact he's representing that. You're seeing him win more in offense because he's trying a little bit weirder plays. You know, Deafheaven's not thinking about it. Good confirm off the clothesline, sending you back to the pressure. Again, another clever tool when they're all the way up there. You can just solidify a turn and space. Look at that, just into one more interaction.
Nice, forced Deafheaven all the way to the corner here. Stuck in a bad spot, anything's gonna kill, and the 2S will do the job. There we go. Senior was mixing up the game plan here. And looking more like the zoner than Deafheaven was. Deafheaven couldn't even stay away long enough. We got an even 1-1 score now.
I feel like one thing that would certainly help him is representing some Kara forward Mega Fists in neutral. Like, we're starting to see he's representing Hammerfall, right? And he's either 50-50. He's landed one, and I think he's had 2 blocks, right? But they've certainly helped him turn the tides. Kara forward Mega Fist is like the next thing to go to. I hope he's not listening, by the way, because he's really adapting if he is listening. Oh, Kara back, that's just as good. That's just as good. But yeah, Kara forward Mega Fist is a really good read tool, and if you represent it here and there, it's a good way to play around the pokes that Deafheaven's going to represent.
Deafheaven looking, setting up the spot after Rensen, where that 6K is online. Thankfully, Winter Cherry did not connect for Senior release here. Okay, there we go. Another Rensen gonna hit, comboing into the Winter Mantis. Time freeze, the classic Axel combo. Double bomber, can I get a triple? Yes, indeed. Positive bonus, no hard knockdown though, so Senior release can still play the game here. Goes straight for a flip that bag. Definitely backing up with the rainwater. Again, getting forced into these 6K situations. Jumping Axel is okay, but I mean, you're getting reset every time. If you block a 5P, nice! Got under the rainwater with the Hammerfall PRC pop buster. And again, 2K2D. Go to reset again. Slowly close slash gonna work. No, you cannot flick Winter Mantis, unfortunately. But for the burst bait on the time stop, though, got super greedy, and Senior gonna take advantage.
It's a shame that not able to utilize the time stop. And it'd be interesting, you think more Axels will be able to use that in defense because it comes in a 1 frame, but you know, it's fairly difficult to read what's going to happen, so it's a bit weird, but it's actually pretty nice. You've got the corner unlocked, going for that blue wild assault again. Potemkin, one of the best users of it. He'll certainly abuse it, but keeping it at bay. Went for a flick play, I kind of understand why, I get it, I've been there. Rensen does tend to come off those normals. Oh, good check. Big far slash is a beautiful from Deafheaven. They're overextending and they're catching some counter hit plays now, but that's so unfortunate. That could have been a really good situation for Deafheaven.
Yeah, RC back instead of forward, so missed the shockwave. 2K2D, the World Self extension one more time. Close slash, resetting the jump in. Yeah, the pop buster. Deafheaven ready for it. Gets the jump back, punish. Nice. Same side, mixing up the 5P, making it whiff. We're back to Winter Cherry, neutral again, 6K. Hammerfall RC. We're really gonna hard knock them, but not enough time to get any lead from Oki. Senior Reese late on the Hammerfall, so definitely gonna get that 2K off. We're going to round 3 now.
I think the thing now that's messing up Senior Reese is Deafheaven's went for a bit more fuzzy defensive plays, right? Going for more fuzzy jumps, fuzzy backdashes. That was a bit foolish, but I like it. Gotta represent it. And I feel like what needs to happen now for Senior Reese, right? And I get really analytical about this, right? Exactly, this character. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. More Karas, more approaches. On offense, he has to really delay himself. He needs to stop going into the next option immediately. I recommend doing a close slash into nothing. Watch him do something. Capitalize.
Oh, big 5H counter hit. That tornado is very plus, but a missed opportunity on the JH. Throw again, but Senior still alive. Chipping out with the Winter 2. Oh, not the, I don't know what that move's actually called. The Rensen 2. That's what I just called. That's the input.
I think I call it, what did I call it? I call it the windmill, I think.
Close enough. That'll work.
Yeah.
The windmill gonna chip out Senior Whis, and now Deafheaven up 2-1 here. But yeah, like you're saying, there's some points. I think especially what we're noticing is on these re-jumps, which aren't bad. I mean, as Potemkin actually has great re-jumps, like doing them and even if they're blocked, they're fine. It's just that's when Deafheaven is looking for that jump, that fuzzy jump to get away from Potemkin Pop Buster. And Senior has went for that setup twice now. So we're gonna see if honestly just doing that re-jump and then waiting is like you're saying, just waiting a little bit and seeing where Deafheaven is looking to get out is very important information.
Yeah, because again, I hope they're not listening, but best way to put it, Deafheaven on defense, he's been active, but he hasn't been like active fighting, right? He's not been like hitting whenever he does something. He's just been like, yeah, I'm doing jump, I'm doing backdash, right? I'm gonna weigh it out, right? And I feel like Senior Reese needs to clock onto that. It's like, this man, challenging, you're not gonna get counter hits that often. That was a good super. Oh, kill confirm as well. Garuda goes for close slash. Oh, YRC represented, has it blocked up now. Tries it back up. Nice catch for the Rain War. Deafheaven nip it in the corner after a burst, but you're not close enough to really capitalize. So you have to overextend if you want to take this round. Yeah, that's a kill. Where's the taunt? Come on, Deafheaven. Make us saucy. Make us saucy.
I feel like that's like an Axel like must, you know what I'm saying? Just whipping out a taunt on a time freeze.
Oh, suffering from success. He was 2+ there. He was 2+. But yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Like you gotta play your character a wee bit. You gotta play your character. Good whip punish. 2D, slide heads, backdash. Deafheaven, well aware of when to challenge out of a string and represent a good escape. That's a massive counter at 2D. And we're seeing Whis really mix up the approach options. I quite like this. I really do like this. They're not dead, but damage.
Fantastic combo, to say the least. Yeah, a lot of damage, and the heat tackle at the end to call out the rainwater goes straight through it. Good play by Senor Whis. Still in the fight here as round 3 begins, but gets caught by rainwater. Not the biggest damage, but I mean, getting that zoning set up. Oh no! Gets caught by the JHJD. Oh, but nice hammer fall through that rainwater. It begins, re-jump time. There we go, 2D gonna catch the backdash.
2D does give no hero and that'll overextend if you want to get something done. This is a good extension from Deafheaven.
Oh,
Up to hold on to the bar. That's interesting.
Oh my, no!
Oh my
way! Walls up with the combo, but drops! Series has a chance here. Root impact, deflect shield to get away from that pressure. Good heads up. Read by Deafheaven, and now we're going back to that neutral one more time. What crazy play on the heat tackle, but the armor did not save you from that air snail. Deafheaven going up against TestYourLuck. Debatable.
Faust up player and this commentary booth. That's insane.
Yeah, absolutely. I am the Faust up player. Here we go. You know, long fought Skullduggers. I know, I understand what this character can do.
That's just a fella with like way too much RNG in their side. That's all that is. Lurry, he gets very standard RNG, I'd say, but what he's able to do.
I'll make it the most with your luck.
Yeah, no, not with his luck, but how his opponent plays into items. He plays insanely well into it. I don't know how he does it, but he's actually ridiculous at it. And this should be a killing scenario if the wall's involved. I certainly does it. And, you know, introduce these two players, Lurry and TestYourLuck, pretty two regulars in a ton of brackets. One, a Faust professional. Same with the other one, amazing Nagoriyuki. You don't get to see him a ton, so it's great to see him in this bracket. And that's 6H. Did you see that damage?
Yeah. Every time Nago hits you, especially at level 2 blood with a 2S, a 5H, a 6H, it just, like, never ceases to amaze me how fast someone can die. Like, I don't know if you watched Combo Burger, right? You saw Hotashi, like, eviscerate SQ's health bar in, like, 10 seconds. It was, I'm like, what is going on?
It was like, ridiculous. What, 2 raw 6Hs, and then the health was, like, tied up. I was like, oh yeah, that's scary. Also, I believe Lurry just got a killing scenario, got a couple of clean hits here.
Don't think that kills.
Scaling. Oh, seriously? 2 blood medical?
Nope. That super does very little damage. ERC back in the double KO off the JD trade. That's going to bring us to round number 3 because Strive, the way double KOs work, whoever's down a round doesn't lose the game for whatever reason.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'll leave it at that. I'll just say that. Not a fan, but it is what it is. You got to play to what you're at. And TestYourLuck still has an opportunity to bring it back now because of that. And that was a very nice Beyblade over the 2H. I believe that was a safe kick. Oh my god, getting beat. Welcome to Beat City, where Lurry is unfortunately the victim.
Oh, not dead just yet though.
Blood.
And you're dead. I'll see you later. Yeah. Yeah. Nagoriyuki. Yeah, I'm as you're saying, I'm not gonna lie, I completely agree. I think the double KO system doesn't make much sense. Why am I being sent to another round even though I killed you? Like, yeah, we killed each other, but like we should both go up a round, and since I got the first round, I should win the game. But I mean, it is what it is. TestYourLuck pulled it out anyway. So now TestYourLuck is up 1-0. I've seen Lurry win these though. Oh wow, what a call out. Run up 2H to call the backdash out and confirming with blue Assault too. 50 burst gone from Lurry, but 100 gone from TestYourLuck here. The resource advantage goes to Lurry. Nice 2H counter. Just gonna confirm it with the all-in-one, but MiniFaust's gonna save Lurry. I mean, honestly, I'll take that trade if I'm TestYourLuck here. Doing a lot of damage. Got the wall stick, 6H for the break. Here we go, Panda.
Alright, this is actually pretty good. Health is low, good backdash back into this 2S with the whip punish. Could have got the kill there, I believe. Blood was right, and that was a very nice white wild assault on that J2K. Despite the fact that J2K, a bit of a weaker tool than Faust's toolkit compared to previous iterations, still has to represent it. Oi. Nice, the bomb in play.
Oh! Oh, comboed off of it. The bomb popped at just the right time to ignite the Afro mid-air and give Lurry a wall break for his trouble here. A ton of damage as well, confirming into the max charge. Scarecrow cross-up blocked from TestYourLuck. Another cross-up. This is going to be safe because I believe Lurry's out the way here. Full punish. There we go. What a round.
It's just a really good round in general. Played insanely well to his items, made many a baits, kind of like, yeah, I saw the baits you did to me in the last match, yo, check this out, get crossed up, you know. So that was actually very nice from Lurry. Oh, the 2S counter it, that's a ton of damage. That is free blood Nago, so 2S 5H is a natural combo, doesn't need counter hit anymore. And this is actually pretty nasty, you don't want to get caught by any stray normals, as TestYourLuck does have that corner advantage.
Nice, confirm off the 2H blue assault again. Re-jump with the JD, believe that's safe as well. 5H, but wall bounce too high for the super. I've never seen that. Lurry got, oh my, almost got scammed out of another win. But made it work this time. 1-1 on the scoreboard now.
Just a really good round overall, I would say. Like, this is getting down to the wire multiple times, and you can see that Lurry is just kind of working hard to solidify the wins, right? They get the advantage, it looks good for them, but they gotta remember they're playing that low health character that if they get caught, they get caught. And they don't really have a good super. We saw that in the first match, right? Went for the super and wake up. And TestYourLuck was able to do a meaty kick and block in time. So, a lot to think about this character. Ooh.
Yeah, MiniFaust acting as a pseudo burst there, but TestYourLuck still finding his way in. 2S counter gonna do a ton of damage here. Forcing the burst from Lurry. Didn't have MiniFaust to cover this time. Love gonna come out and force TestYourLuck away with the burst. We're going right back in. Bite for the trouble up the 2-piece stagger. BRC. I'm sorry. What was that series of interactions?
I don't know, but it led to OTG DP, so I'm just kind of confused.
Yeah, I'm lost. Okay, close slash 2K gonna catch. Lurry mashing a lot here. Not really active on defense. Fuzzy jump gonna pay out. 2K. Gonna stagger straight into the command grab here. That little ticker was nasty. Fuzzy gets blocked from TestYourLuck. Blocking all that, but forced to Garka situation. Both going down to the weight. TestYourLuck going back in 2H to get some blood back. Fukyo in, but gonna run straight into mix. So that's a full punish off the far slash. DP for the frame trap. Do we have enough to kill? Gonna cash it on the blood. One more hit. No, not quite, but still full blood and 50 meter. Lurry's in a tough spot here. And the JS on the jump back gonna do the job.
It appears that TestYourLuck has been playing very well after those wall break scenarios, using that blood. Because, you know, as you know, he gets caught, he's deets, right? But you see them utilize his spacing and understanding of what Lurry wants to do. Went for 2S last time, while they're going to poke into them, wanted counter poke. 2S being insanely quite normal with good reach. Of course, he does it. And in that one, well aware that Lurry's going to go for more of an evasive play, so TestYourLuck also does the evasive play. So, in terms of round starts, it's looking dominant with Nagoriyuki.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, a good far slash counter, but actually put himself in the corner and now popping the blood. Do we have enough to get there? Oh yeah, absolutely. Gonna use the scalpel bolt to bring TestYourLuck in, but using the burst to even up the health, but another hole-in-one gonna do the job. Not quite though, didn't do enough damage. 6H, give enough to combo. Oh my god, yes we absolutely do. Double 6H gonna bring TestYourLuck to set point after an insane back and forth round. I couldn't even tell what the lead for the first half of that banner.
Yeah, and this is actually a very nice scenario. Combos with the bomb. That stops the wall break, so depending on your mentality, that was good or bad, right? Because good, you get a run Oki again to get a scenario like this where they're on 1 HP, or bad, you then get positive bonus. So down to you, what monster do you prefer? But what a Beyblade, that tool, very strong, and TestYourLuck, well aware how to utilize it.
Yeah, absolutely. TestYourLuck not afraid of Mini Faust, but that ended up being his demise. He was like, came right back. Oh wow, what a JH going right over that DP. TestYourLuck almost had that kill. 2S5H gonna do a chunk here. Hard knockdown. Trumpet online, but good awareness using the bomb to pop that afro and give Lurry enough time to get away from the Trumpet. // gonna connect. Full combo gets that blood back before the pop. So now TestYourLuck in a great spot here. High blood. Lurry at low health has to make something happen. Goes straight in with the teleport from the above. And a combo to 2K. Going for the break as well, but no meter to work with. Now TestYourLuck is kind of in a resource advantage here with that 50 meter and 50 burst. White wall assault. Pierce to cover. Goes the rack in. Lurry going for the RC. Low gonna connect. Bomb online. Shimmies the throw. The bomb though. Okay, got the close slash right before and combo with it at the end for a little extra flair. 2-2 on the score.
Yeah, it went pretty good for Lurry. They could certainly take the final game, but at the end of the day, TestYourLuck, if he is able to lead these round starts, which they have multiple times, they could steal it right from Lurry, who's trying to make a comeback. And you know, summer games. You looking forward to summer games? Yeah.
Summer games?
Yeah, the Summer Game Fest. Sorry, I forgot the last words.
What's that? Oh, yeah, I never heard of this.
It's essentially like the new E3, right? And I'm looking at it, and I'm trying to see if I can spot ArcSus anywhere. Nice connection from Lurry. Capcom's there, so maybe some Street Fighter news would be very exciting. But heading into it, it's actually very nice. TestYourLuck setting up the afro. It's pretty guaranteed. Nagoriyuki doesn't really have an answer towards it. And look at the life they're able to take from that blade. Oh my god, you pressed!
Nice! Really good item set, just constantly chaining them properly. Use the 2P to send the bomb just far enough to blow at the right second before TestYourLuck could send it right back. And here we go, now Lurry's on set point. The donut not gonna do much of anything. Just gonna walk in, get that health back, but run straight into a Mini Faust at the right side. That did a lot of, oh my, so.
Nice, looking to run that set point scenario. Gets a nice J2 taking farm. Oh my god, perfectly plays around the Mini Faust, but you gotta work against Burst. Burst to send you back. Wasn't a gold one, and that means that you gotta work with that low, minuscule amount of blood, but the top 5 to you end your life. Lurry will be taking the set. A clean 3 Nitro won a turn with that character. And I'm like, that isn't a character I'd consider top 5, but they're able to do that with a heavy execution-based character, so I'm like, it's interesting to see that, I think.
I mean, yeah, there's so many factors. But speaking of, we were just talking about Ram, huh? PoyoPower coming in with the Ram to show us that Ram is truly absolutely broken and unbeatable. Okay, PHAPPER going back in with the pressure. Both characters out of burst now. /5H the classic. No wood punish on the /. PoyoPower gets the side swap. Full combo off that 5H as well. Hard knockdown with the super. Back with 50 meter, the DPRC is no longer a thing, unfortunately. No, actually, definitely not, unfortunately, I'll be honest. 2K2D.
It's like, wait, no, I retract the statement.
I definitely retract that. That is not unfortunate at all. PoyoPower with another wall break, but no hard knockdown. So PHAPPER has the 100 meter to make something happen here. Banner Revolver gonna hit, but no combo from it.
I do like the approach of the Bandit Bringer. PHAPPER getting a solid confirm here. Love the name. This is very nice. Not gonna be able to kill, but that is a clean hit tire range. So damage amps up. Look at that. 1 HP, PoyoPower on the defense.
It's a 2K, not blocking.
Yeah. Nice. For a poke base game. Try approach up the rock, // send you back, and just left the corner isn't locked, but the opposite burst out. Good play from PHAPPER. Solid play to try and get back into neutral. Oh, but what a connection on the // You're seeing it, PoyoPower certainly has the neutral down whenever they're playing like that far reach game.
Oh yeah, that's where Ram specializes. She is the mid-range brigader for a reason here. The nice JH to get back in. PHAPPER getting tossed back by the /. JK for the overhead, not getting caught though. Down a sword, as sword does not combo from that, unfortunately for PoyoPower, but still gets the throw off. Anyways, going to round number 3 here.
PoyoPower looking to try and take an advantage. They are a bit of a burst deficit, so I wonder how they're going to play into PHAPPER. Who has that advantage could certainly represent the Wild Assault. Still going for a decent confirm though. 2S, Wild Assault, there it is being used, and that's solid, good hit. Did have high risk, and look at that damage meterless, right? Ram, not a weak character in terms of health, but not a strong one. This is a nice super connection, and it kills. That's a clean hit for you, JSAV. That's a clean hit.
That hit is very clean, and PHAPPER getting a clean game 1 here. While we're in between, what else is clean? Claiming those match arena codes, as Khalil stated in the chat. There are plenty of codes to go around, so if you're enjoying the commentary, enjoying the gameplay, and want to make whoever wins this bracket a little happier, you can always go into that match arena, put in some 25 cents for free by claiming a code. There's still plenty of them to go around, so that'll add up to the prize pool. A good portion here. 25 cents goes a long way. That's laundry.
You heard him. Ooh, very nice. Pressure.
Double rock. Oh, miss input. I believe that was supposed to get S sword. Usually see Ram players miss input the other way around. Well, they get S sword instead of Monobato, but PoyoPower doing a little bit of reverse there. Gets caught with half their health gone as a result. Farslash gonna catch a star up with a bandit bringer. Ooh, another bandit.
Oh, the fuzzy overhead. You gotta like that. Representing that double JS. Gets a nice hit off the bandit. We're seeing that spin a lot of the clean confirms here from PHAPPER. Because as we know, right, bandit revolver, very quick, very nice, like check till with meter. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna throw it out. If I'm wrong, I get a turn. If I'm right, decent damage. And that is a nice low check from PHAPPER. Very, very solid. Bro knows how to play neutral after a bit of a scramble. So when it comes to scramble, certainly doing well. And when it comes to poke, certainly Poyo. And yeah, they're just playing to the character strengths.
Almost got a really nasty combo off of that Farslash hit, but nice, okay. Charge dust for the confirm. Clean hit faster from that as well. Double clean it with the Volcanic Viper. That did a chunk of damage here. PoyoPower on the back foot now. 2S gonna connect, but a trade. Both players jumping. 5H, no cancel. PHAPPER runs up, but gets hit by the 2S, so full combo for PoyoPower. Are knocking off the super as well, but 100 meter for PHAPPER as well as 100 burst just needs to do a little bit of tap damage. Is caught by the rock on the back that goes for a current raid, but has to RC to stay safe. Tap dust. PoyoPower not ready, gets hit, and that will bring us to a game 3 with PHAPPER at a 2-0 lead.
I do quite like that play as well, right? At the end of the day, you got 2 bars. You want to utilize them. The opponent's on low health. You go for the super. If they don't FD it, they die, right? So it's like you're testing them. It's like, are you going to FD this? Of course they do, right? PoyoPower is an idiot. They're a genius at times. And well blocked on the FD, but at the end of the day, you got to deal with that other bar. You got to deal with the next 50-50 and still another chip out potential. So I really like that from PHAPPER, just instantly going on the aggression, even with the super whip.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Gotta be aggressive. That's what Badguy is all about. That risk is absolutely cranked, but PoyoPower gets out just in time here. Gonna get some tension build as well if we get some hits in, but PHAPPER playing the neutral well, but it's caught by 5P, double 5P, no combo though. Throw mistimed, was a little too plus for their own good. That plus 30 guard crush sword. It's a little hard to time if you're not fully ready. Full combo for PHAPPER, but burst out from Poyo. Almost got the side switch as well.
Oh, nice. Backing up, went for the cross up JK, but not able to confirm off the 2K. /5H, decent sword toss, corner and lock, messed with the 5H, all confirmed it, but they were able to reach, but certainly not. Here we go, PHAPPER has to defend well, does have that 2K, represents it, able to escape, gets the back throw, has a bar. This is a nasty scenario for PoyoPower. Oh, the low.
Here we go, the 6H slam and PoyoPower for that set point now for PHAPPER. Farslash for the Farslash right back. Garo for the confirm, no full combo though. Farslash 5H, sword for the plus 30, overhead blocked, and plus on that as well. So counter 2K gonna put PHAPPER in a good position here. Nice DP between that gap. 6S for the pickup. Clean hit, Volcanic Viper, 50 for the super, goes for it as well. That's gonna be a clean hit. Good chunk of damage. PoyoPower on the back foot. What do we do, Panda?
I don't know, man. You just gotta defend well enough. But you do have that burst available, certainly could escape at any time. Oh, that's a good connection. Do you bait the burst? Ah, you do. PHAPPER on point. Thinking with his brain for once. A little bit of... That's a bit mean. That's a bit mean. But you got to have a bit of fun. Bye. Good stuff to PHAPPER. Going up for you.
No, I don't know if I mess with the Johnny team.
Oh, they're both wearing the black suit as well. But yeah, heading into where we've got Sen and Leb. Wow, that's actually also a nice naming scheme as well. Sen and Leb. Okay.
Yeah, good luck knowing who is who. Like.
Yeah, honestly, they've crossed up enough times. I don't know who's who.
I've already lost track.
This is Sen. Yeah. Sen is the darker pigment one, and they're looking pretty solid so far. Ooh.
I like that color. The color 10 for Johnny is really nice. Jump. Go. Classic vault deal. Overhead gonna get wire seed. Avoids the card as well, but gets caught by a backdash far slash to Johnny Classic here, and Senga should kill with the super in tow. Should, I'm assuming. Yes, just enough.
Good call. Good call. Good call. Sen looking pretty on top. Going for a bit of 6ph, backing up. Went to challenge the guard with a dash out, not a poke. That's certainly going to cost Sen as they're put into the corner here. How to hold the pressure, the card pressure that Johnny's known for. Good shimmy play from left. Dominating corner performance.
Nice. Stunner combo, easy, nice and clean as well. Super for the kill. Should do it. Well, if you think of Unika's theme, I think it's a banger. I love it.
Oh, I love it. I don't know what he's saying, but I keep hearing pound the ground. Is that one of the lyrics?
Burn the ground, yeah.
Burn the ground? I like pound the ground, that's funnier. Anyway, good kill here from Left, tying us up with the perfect. But yeah, no, Unika's theme. Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of it. Every time I hear it, I'm genuinely popping. But I'm gonna have to listen to it enough time until I'm eventually saying burn the ground, you know?
For sure. Here we go. On the new stage as well. This stage is so pretty. I love it. Nice confirm of the other one?
From what I've seen
the other one we haven't seen yet in game. Well, I mean, in this tournament, I know what it looks like in game. It also, both stages look amazing in my opinion.
Right, got you. I've only ever seen the preview for the other one, so I'm like, I am looking forward to it if we ever do get to see it. This is a good punish here from Sen, getting some good damage, sending through the wall. And that meter's tied up, but the health, it's a bit of a deficit for big man Sen.
Nice counter hit for Sen here. Nice full combo as well. Going straight into the super, should have enough distance to get the wall break as well. Not gonna kill. We're gonna put Sen in a great situation. Leb with 100 burst. The gold burst is a factor if we choose to go for it. No, just gonna keep it safe with the misfinder as well to avoid that. And there we go, the wall assault into the TK misfinder. Leb not ready for it, and Sen squeezing out that game one.
Very solid round for Sen. I would say on the comeback, like at the end of the day, I know a lot of people would have folded there. They get a little stressed, and then they have to deal with trying to fight with 1 HP. You make some misplays with your meter, and then that's it, you know. But Sen kind of locked in, felt confident, went for it.
All right, game number 2. Here we go. Sen with the lead, but Leb looking to even the score out. Round game number 2 gets started. Far slash gets backdash. Oh my! Every time I see Johnny like dash like that, I like freak out because it's like it does not. It will never make sense to me. Like we could be like 5 more years down the line. There's a whole new Guilty Gear game coming out, and we got the classic people just playing Stry like how people play Exer now, and there'll be a Johnny main dashing like that, and I will still be so shocked. It's so insane to me.
The next Guilty Gear, you know what's gonna happen? They'll war down the characters even more. There'll be more controversies.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Good pressure. Absolute far slash, not gonna get none. Beautiful 6 feet to deny the dash up, either a 6k or a dash. Either or just a clever one. Just let it send. And the killing scenario could get a chip. Oh, Joker trick, King of Hearts. Get the super tiny back left. Certainly in control, and that's a nice 2S counter. It should be able to get a wall scenario if they could get it, but no! The 2P challenger. Sen on point in the defense.
Absolutely, that's what you need if you're going to be able to get past your own character. And single round start, no punish though, but there we go, punishing the misfinder is the -15. Honestly, funny enough, the best character at punishing misfinder consistently is actually Johnny himself with his own misfinder, or far slash, which is really silly.
Yeah, that's make you think. I believe Johnny can, like you said, he does misfire punish. I do believe someone like Jikh can punish it, but you have to be kinda close. And I do see here that Sen has won it. No, 1 HP, still alive, Leb. Has that bar. Oh, but the backdash, misfire are gonna catch you. A delayed one, usually be able to backdash it in that scenario, but delayed does catch. Clever play from Sen.
Yep, good heads up play from Sen. Knew that Leb was going to panic and got that hit. So now Sen up 2-0 here in the mirror. Looking very strong on the Johnny, as one does. But it's going to be up to Leb. Honestly, it was playing pretty decent. It's just Sen is seeming to make a lot more use out of these hits. And then just making the bigger plays in neutral as well. Just understanding. Honestly, when you play the mirror, it always comes down to like, who understands what the other player wants to do, and then just making the better read, because you only have so many tools to deal with each other.
No, you're absolutely right. At the end of the day, it's like, you're playing in the mirror, you're well aware that you can both punish each other, right? So it becomes a weird game of chicken. Kind of similar to the Potemkin mirror in a way, right? In this one, it's about misfinder chicken, right? Who's going to play into that? When it comes to the Potemkin mirror, it's like, who's going to armor, right? Who's going to date first? Because like, if you date first, then I call that out, I'm winning. And that's a very fun game of chicken to play, but I can't imagine for the Johnny one it's too fun, right? Sitting there and trying to bait misfinders.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not very fun, because you're both sitting at a good distance from each other. So we're just shooting out misfinders at each other until someone gives up, and neither because there's a dash block, so it's not like anyone's going to be running in too often. Unless with the Wild Assault tap dust that didn't build the meter in time, but Leb didn't really get a hit off either. Misfinder canceled right in Leb's face. Sen getting the card off, gets the pop as well, and baits the burst for their trouble. Super for the hard knockdown, doing a chunk of damage too. Speaking of mirrors, Panda, I played the Unika mirror today. Oh my god, it's awful. It's so bad because both of y'all are slow and like throwing out like chunky hitboxes until someone runs into one. It's so awful. Oh man, everyone I've mentioned, I was like, do you guys like this mirror? And everyone's like, no, it sucks.
I mean, name a mirror where people are like jumping at the heels at, you know? It's like, it doesn't exist. No, there's no such a mirror where people are like looking forward to it. Even the Potemkins, right? You think they'd with it? No. All I hear is pain. It's actually very nice from Sen. Full confirm has 2 bars, needs 1 more hit for the set win, but the deflect keep it Lab alive, but the 6 PRC.
Oh, missed the confirm, but just covered it up with the close slash. The classic drop into meaty close slash. Truly strive special there. 3-0 off the perfects for Sen as they improve their record in our tie. Going gives Redtro on the chip.
That's a very nice color for Unika. I do quite like the black and pink. That does look pretty slick.
Oh, I'm a big fan of that color too. Here we go. Stun Dipper from CrimpyTie. Goes straight for the Greed Sever. Okay, 2 and 4 is doing a ton of damage there. And the baited DP, yeah, you got to burst as Redtro there. You're going to eat a ton of damage. But a nice 6H counter here. Going to do a lot of work here. Cross up, same side on the JD. But Alpha Blade not good enough to kill. Unika a little healthy. Not crazy health, but it's good. It'll get the job done. But Redtro can
done like Kai health, so like very average.
Yeah, right around Kai, if not a little high.
But so far, the main thing we're seeing here from Crimpy is a ton of special moves on the neutral and offense. I'm kind of curious if that's kind of the way to go. Of course, the character does have some big hitboxes on him, but I kind of get it. Sends him back with DP Super.
That's punish. Yep, here we go. Alpha Blade. Baited out the throw, which actually turned into a tap dust. So Redtro gets plenty of time to punish. Going straight into the car. Super. That got a lot of corner kick. It's going to break the wall as well. Hard knocked out for Redtro, but only a little bit of health. So 1 DP or match could win it for Crimpy, who I'm going to assume misinputted it there and got far slash instead. Going into round number 3.
Now, I know that's Far Slash, but that is a solid Badguy 5H if I've ever seen it. Oh.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it. No burst, so Red's gonna get that positive hard knockdown for free here. Half the health gone from CrimpyTie as well.
Nice. 2K, 5K. Far Slash, that's a nice counter hit. Baits the burst and just let that CrimpyTie gank out by Redtro, who's again looking fairly confident on the Chipp, well aware of how to kind of extend on offense. Give me a difficult time on the Unika.
Yeah, absolutely. Redtro, I mean, it's with how slow Unika is, I'm sure you're getting a feel for. She's not okay. She's not like Gold Lewis, Potemkin slow, you know what I'm saying? But like, she's definitely got. She's that gun is weighing her down, to say the least. And you're going against Chipp, who is the fastest character in the game. So it's going to be a lot to keep up with him at all points, or just at least keep him locked down. But that is a great starter. Yeah, that 2HH does a ton of damage leading into that DP as well. So Redtro forced to burst that. 2H on Wake Up, not going to work out. Going to get whip punished real easy by Chipp. Hard knockdown for Redtro here, Panda.
Right, 2H kind of looking like a pretty solid tool. It's kind of quick, covers a good area, but looking very whip punishable. Ooh, that's a good jump in from Redtro. Should be able to get the kill. Yeah, 2H kind of remind me of the Potemkin and Gold Lewis one, where it's like, yeah, big, quick, whiff it, he's dead, you know?
Yeah, that's a lot of Unika buttons, so that raw stun dipper is not going to do you any favors here. Nice full combo for Redtro, going straight into the Rekka 3 for the hard, no, not hard knockdown, but the wall break. Instead, wow, Tyro went straight over. No, that's the wrong cancel. Even though that's the enhanced DP, it is still just like a normal DP in terms of recovery. So that's a full punish. Good combo for CrimpyTie, resetting with the 2 and 4 aspect. It's DP'd out. Redtro has another chance. RC on the confirm here. Tightrope, do we have enough to kill? Definitely not. But one more mix-up just runs right on over the wake-up laser.
Aye. Christ almighty. I feel like Redtro is pretty solid on the Chipp. Just feeling confident. CrimpyTie on a new character, you know, they want to try get into it. They're having fun with Unika. But at this point, you kind of question it. Does the main come out? Right? Because, like, as we know, there's not somebody that's out here going, like, I main a Unika that doesn't already have a main. So, goes to the, you know, yeah, definitely the play. Definitely the play. Despite the fact that you're enjoying Unika, if you want to, like, maybe do well in the tournament, straight back at Redtro, this is the play indeed.
Definitely the comfort main character pick. Not too locked in on the grind, but hey, I mean, if you get that top, you can switch right back to Unika if you so choose. You don't have to lock in at all if you choose. So, but Redtro off to a great start here, but S-Stroke gonna get things rolling for CrimpyTie. Another S-Stroke gets blocked, so now Redtro's turn here. Full combo with the tightrope as well, but misses the Alpha Blade. So, no, but the dive kick not gonna do the right job here. As Redtro now on set point. That's the thing when you do probably, I'm assuming for CrimpyTie, was playing Unika for the majority of this latter portion. So switching back to the main when you're not ready, especially if you're coming from learning a new character, not a dedicated secondary, you've had time to practice between the two. You're going to be rusty and some things are going to get misinput quite a bit. Nice mix up on the air dash JS, and Redtro looking to take it all here, Panda.
Yeah, I think that's certainly it. Off of that solid low team form, going to get the kill. Redtro gets it with a solid perfect in CrimpyTie.
Yeah, they got Unkstas as, at least as their R code says. How old is Akeno?
I don't know. I mean, when I used to talk to them, they did sound a bit like a bit of an older fella, but not too old. So, you know, like, I was guessing about 30s every time I heard them. Like, until they tell me they're also 25, that'd be a scary time. But MjKurase, really solid Johnny main. Just really solid on any character to pick up. Same for Akeno on the Ram. This is going to be a pretty down-to-the-wire set, I believe.
Oh yeah, both very strong players. Both players who've been grinding their characters out for a long time. No switches from either of these two. Actually, MjKurase was originally getting known for being a Happy Chaos player, but honestly, since Johnny has come out, has been hard at work trying to make him work, and obviously since he got buffed, definitely paid off, you know what I'm saying? So here we go. Sword pressure from Akeno here. YRC, now no swords online for Akeno, but just gonna kick and slap it out. Akeno getting round one.
all around run as we move on. Gets a clean 2S, loses the wild assault for the rest they confirm. Burst bait! MjKurase getting sent through the wall. Damage has been dealt. Akeno look dominant and they do have that positive bonus. So that bars in the bag goes for the cross up. That's very nice. 2 bars in the bag. Nice cross up again. Do we go for same side? Same side this time, but nothing of it. MjKurase keeping you at bay.
Nice reversal super just before the card popped, and the RC into 2H gonna close it out. Akeno taking a very clean game 1. Honestly, something I've always appreciated about Akeno's gameplay. Very clean Ram. Doesn't do too much crazy nonsense. I mean, obviously Ram has it. You gotta use it eventually. But just fundamentally, like the neutral and defense, very, very good. And always makes the most out of the hits as well. So, always a pleasure to watch Akeno play. But MJ, no slouch either. Don't sleep, because that Johnny is something special to say the least. Nice JK, but okay, runs straight into that close slash anti and a burst forced out already.
After that burst, MjKurase now in a bit of a rough scenario, as any hit will lead to confirmed damage. You've seen it here, Akeno already pulling up, already dealt a solid 8%, and just like you're kind of one more interaction away from death. Against a character like Ram who has the corner and the bar. Not fun scenario to be in, but MJ able to escape. Not gonna matter. Counter it to us for the full confirm. Taking an early round. Not really having to give up too much for that one.
Yeah, absolutely not here. MJ going for the 2S whip, but the misfire to cover card is still online. The TK gonna be used for it as well. Burst out for Akeno. Nice misfire punish with the 5H. Didn't confirm it though, so back to neutral, but a nice jump out to get the side swap. Barsa's gonna counter hit, full combo as well. Water bottle for the hard knockdown. Panda Akeno gonna get this situation going. Sword online.
Poor fella, don't hunk.
Speaking of honestly, I bet Akeno isn't even that old. It's just the Strive community calling Akeno Unk. Because literally, I'm in stream today, and half my chat is calling me Unk because I'm 22 years old. Like, is that not insane?
That is insane. That is insane. It's almost like they don't even know what Unk is. Oh. MjKurase barely alive, getting chased out. Trying to get something working on the Johnny, but no, it's not. I don't think this is going to work out for the fella. Yeah, nice 2P check. Akeno going to go up 2. Looking dominant on the ramp. But
yeah, honestly,
no, sorry, my bad. You go.
No, I was saying, the 2P check honestly gave me like flashes of Street Fighter 6 where players would like whiff a little button to check a drive rush. Gave me that little flashback there, but that was it. You're talking about, I think the Unk conversation is much more important here.
And it's very interesting that it's like, I feel like as soon as you hit the age of like 19, right? Or like 18, you know, point where you're like legal adult that can go drink alcohol and all that, right? That's it, you've hit Unk status to the younger folk in the Strife community, and I'm like, that's insanity.
Yeah, this player base is so young, like when you really look at it in a broader perspective. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm 22. Like, oh, you're a fossil, bro. Like, what? No, I'm not. My brain isn't even fully developed yet. We're in the same boat.
Bro should be in an exhibit. Bro should be in a museum.
Oh, literally, but oh, nice pickup on that 5K. Super to close out the round as well. MjKurase is being down 0-2 right now. A perfect is exactly how you want to start this comeback.
Nice one. Far slash to approach to the wild assault. Good chase out with the JP's well aware. MjKurase gonna try play around the sword. They just let the corners lock, got hold the rocks, get in the Rika series, gets the 2P. Fast get pushed back. Good challenge from MjKurase.
Get that pressure going again. Misfire late, but gets caught on 5H, but the flip kick actually misses on the confirm. That's usually how you punish that as Ram, but the spacing was just a little off here. Ooh, called up the card. What a throw from MjKurase. That pressure is starting right now. Oh, the little ticker off the JP, but Akeno was more than ready here. Kara into the Calvados. Is that enough? Oh, yeah. Nice route from Akeno.
I mean, as we know, that Calvados super still does a ton of damage, despite the fact that it was thrown, right? Whenever she does get to use it, the damage is very high and it shouldn't even be a debate most of the time. It's like you jump in, Akeno, putting on fence with the sword toss, goes for the old red ball, defended. MjKurase stuck in the corner, went for a shimmy play. This leads to a ton of damage. Do keep in mind this is set point, and Akeno is just in the lead. Oh, is that it? Fake? No.
A little bit of blue burst from MJ. Not what you want. He probably wanted a gold one. But nice movement around these misfires. 6 feet under that misfire. Now that pressure is going once again. 50 meters on the side of Akeno's sword. No PRC for the mix. Just goes for the standard throw to close it out. 3-0 for Akeno.
Maybe let's bring them up since as much. So much so one guy had a hate group dedicated to it. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. But into the set. We got MjKurase wanting to play the Unika, right?
Yeah, opted for Unika. I guess against Akeno wasn't feeling it. Didn't want to lose to Ram on Unika, so gonna whip it out for our last set of our ladder portion here. Going up against Dark Lord 04.
Ooh, that's one of my goats. Really good soul main. Seen him a couple of times here. But MjKurase, top contender for sure. And on the Unika, might be up to some devious work.
One for, okay, the idea there was backdash BRC after Fafnir, because you're only minus, I believe, 3. So you use that to get some space and then react to a whiff, but like, it was a little awkward in the time because MJ also jumped, so that wasn't part of the plan there for Dark Lord, but still got the wild throw. Hard knockdown here. 5HH. For the plus frames, but the stun dipper enhanced is actually safe on block. It's -3, Pan. That's why he's whipping it out so much.
Yeah, I thought that was insane. Yeah, I remember that. I was like watching the Star guide. They're like, "Oh yeah, this is just a safe stun." I'm like, what?
Yeah,
like,
safe stun dipper.
And then there's also the factor of like, they go, "Oh, goodbye punish." There's also the factor that they got rid of free frame normal, so it's like nobody can punish it anymore. You have to do IB throw.
It's a little tough. It's a little awkward with timing too, because I think it's actually 2 hits on the second, so it's 3 hits total if you're like really on. You want to get all of them. But Dark Lord not needing any of that. But nice soul combo gonna put in the positive bonus with half the health gone from MJ. Yeah, Unika's backdash, fun fact, is actually grounded, but it goes decently far. So it's a kind of an in-between backdash, because in turn backdash BRC is like a lot better if your kid is grounded because you get better punishes. But that's not gonna happen if Dark Lord's a perfect here. 1-0 lead. We're gonna see a switch from MJ, because MJ, I believe, I mean, if I'm MJ here, I want to go for that top 8. So you want to get that dub. Probably was feeling confident going in that he can go for the Unika. Oh, nope, just locked right back in. They're gonna go for it again here.
This has confidence. This is without a doubt confidence. I feel like you only need to swap when he's down like 2 games. And you know what? This is probably another character that he's looking to learn and really get to use the character. So yeah, you're seeing it. You're seeing it. Bro wants to experiment as much as possible. And it doesn't feel like the overhead is safe as well. Am I correct in saying that?
Yes, the overhead is okay. It's technically not. So the enhanced overhead is -6 on block. But however, if done from like a block string, yeah, it's not even necessarily pushback, but like from block strings that usually get you that enhanced overhead, they're going to be far enough away from already that you won't really get. Usually most characters cannot punish it. So it's not the move itself. If you do it like point blank, you're going to get punished because it doesn't push back by itself. It's usually the moves that come before it.
Right, got ya. So basically, with a ton of momentum being done in a block string, we're back to neutral. Got ya.
Ooh, nice 5H OTG.
Just a good combo overall. This pure MJ does have some pretty solid combos. Still to see the Twitter combos, aka the day 1 quotation mark combos. Oh,
nice cross up there. Yeah, actually, Unika has some silly left-right because you see her jump arc doesn't go very far, but because of that, it's kind of like hard to tell where she's gonna land. Is like she is some of the weirdest. Like her air dash, like if MJ goes for it again, you'll see it goes in a weird angle where it's like, oh, she's gonna cross up, and all of a sudden she just flops back down to the ground. Double 5H route into the 5H again. That's very plus on block, by the way. The projectile dash against is plus 14. 6P gonna get that hard knockdown. The counter hit. One more hit gonna do it, but the 2P not YRC save. DP again. 6S full combo here. Gonna go for the air route resets. No, goes for the wall break instead. Now MJ, even despite the wall break, is 100 meters, so a huge resource advantage. Gonna use 50 for the blue RC. Yep. //, and the overhead from a mile away gonna connect. and bring it to a 1-1.
That's the insane thing about this character, though. It does appear that their 50-50s have really good reach. And I remember talking about this in the starter guide when I was watching it. I'm like, it looks like the character may be a bit slow in offense, so maybe she's going to have like a ton of reactable scenarios. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if they're reactable, if they're safe, right? Because it's like, you're not really giving up a risk, right? You're not doing something like Scum Dipper on block, right? Where it's like, okay, that's blocked, that's punishable. It's like we're doing Scum Dipper with just like none of that risk, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Ooh, nice bait on the DP. 5H gonna be a great starter. So burst from Darkwood makes sense here. MJ has an advantage. 2K 2D. Definitely going to be a clean hit there. Forcing the burst off from MJ. Going back to even. The enhanced laser beam in a huge way to get some space as well. Plus on block by a good march here in the air. Go the forward jump, but Dark Lord blocking correctly. Very safe on that stun dipper. Overhead into the RC to get some damage off. That super does a lot. Oh, but missed the enhanced super as soon as I was going to say. Stun dipper gets punished. 50 meter on the side of MJ. Just goes for the 2K2D into the overhead. Dark Lord not ready to block.
Jikh has that one very minus on block.
Oh yeah, -8. No, actually, no. The overhead is -8. The stun dipper without the enhance is minus like a lot. Like it's somewhere in the double digits.
That makes sense, to be fair. That does make sense. Good blocks. Getting caught by far slash. She's went for the challenge on the far slash. Shoots his Scum Dipper. The burst off the table. Dark Lord certainly playing for the deficit. And MjKurase fully aware. Is he get a killing scenario? Oh. No, it's a drop. But he got marred. Nice there, air. Gonna go up 2-1. Looking confident on the Unika.
Yeah, for sure. Up 2-1 now. Making use of that. Like you said, the RPS and the 50-50 with the overhead and the low. Even though this a little reactable, but I mean, no one's reacting just yet. And on top of that, like you said, they go very far. Especially because you can, like I mentioned earlier, you can Kara her specials out of the follow-up recos. So with that Kara, if let's say MJ does like far slash and then Kara overhead, it goes so far. Like most people are not gonna be ready for that, especially this early on.
Oh damn it. I love Kara cancels for recos. It's definitely not a scary mechanic to play into.
See, there you go. See that? It went a mile.
Jesus. Yeah, that was a very good placement of it, and just let MjKurase in a powerful denying scenario for Dark Lord's run. And that's actually very nice. Gets a 5k, nothing of it though, not in range for that 2D. Maybe she has range issues on that 2D. If that 5k didn't confirm, am I correct in saying that?
Her 2D is definitely not the best. From 5k, it usually connects. It has some tipper range, like I say she whiff punishes with the 2k. There are times where that will just whiff, but from what I've seen and from what I've played with her, it doesn't seem to be that much of a problem. She also has the rare orange Wild Assault benefit of being able to do 2k 2D Wild Assault and have that combo. Not many characters can do that.
This is true, this is true. Obviously, nice, that Wild Assault off of a 2k 2D does wonders for characters that can't confirm off of it. Oh, this is nice. Clean hit. Yeah, like that. After the RC just literally ripping the clean hit, well aware that it would just scale insanely well. Dark Lord bringing it back from the brink, but it's still set point for MJ.
Real nice start though. DP almost got baited. Dark was gonna get countered, so it wasn't really too aggressive on that offense. Okay, but the low follow-up on the record gonna hit. Oh, but a nice side swap. Vanderbringer gonna catch MJ late there. Full slash delaying, bait out the DP, huge starter here for Dark Lord 04, instant wall stick into the clean hit. Not many scaling, so it's gonna do a lot of the
oh my god.
Almost killed there. Just runs up and gets DP'd out anyway. MJ very brave there. RCing in the install. Overhead gets walked back, didn't have the momentum. Hard knockdown here. Side swap gonna hit. Oh, but went for a second one. No RC afterwards, but bait out the DP. Oh, went for the low health super. Fun fact about that super, I don't know if you know, it's really bad.
What?
Like that it's a pot, I understand.
Bro's playing with his barrel as he's heading into the next set. And interesting thing with this matchup. If the Potemkin can represent flick in a calm manner, as in like doing the quick one, doing the long one, doing it on reaction, doing it on jump ins. You can mess with Happy Chaos's flow, but it's all about being patient and kind of taking a guess of when to flick. And,
oh yeah,
it does appear.
Oh, okay, all right. Fabric getting off the right. But yeah, as you're saying, the slider also will do that job as well, where you could just kind of force Happy Chaos to chill out a little bit and change the timings up on these gunshots. If you do that as Potemkin, your life becomes a lot easier because Happy Chaos' defense is not the best in terms of health. But thought we're gonna get a great hit here, but still didn't get the wall break, so no concentration and still not at full bullets. Here we go, a Garuda. No, just a side swap. JH. Fabric not ready to block. Garuda online. Re-jump again. Far slash 5H. No, didn't combo correctly.
Yeah. I think it's because of these jump IBs they're doing. I think he's got his own like well-timed setup and everything, but to me, that looks like it's kinda awkward, if I'm honest. But anyway, as well as good YRC sending it back. Good tech on the throw, far slash again. Gigantor Kai, clever play, called out the throw, well aware FHAPPER is a reactive type player. And in that type of scenario, they go for throw, went for Gigantor immediately. Clever player. Clever play from Senor Whis.
Oh yeah, great play here. Cold slash, oh, but backdash on the pop buster. FHAPPER had the read. Nice combo. Didn't use any bullets too, so the burst didn't mean much, but the slide head will mean quite a lot to get 2D. Hammerfall break on a whip punish to 2P. That's going to do a ton of damage with the wrist build, forcing the burst out. But now Gigantor Kai is online. He tackled on the side. You better let go of that gun. Oh,
welcome
no.
to neutral skip, combo breaker, combo tool, offensive tool, the game. Yeah, Gigantor Kai does it all. In that scenario, FHAPPER didn't put the gun away, went on the aggression. In my opinion, if you're stuck in the combo breaker scenario like that, which is very rare, it's very rare that you'll be put in the combo breaker scenario like that, you gotta try and throw him, and if not, you just gotta block out, because it's not worth challenging. You just die. This is Potemkin, right? He hits you, you die. You don't want to get put in that scenario.
Yeah, that shield is well developed and well paid for. It will kill you. That armor ain't cheap. 5P. Hammerfall break. Catch the Jitsuke with the 6P. Flip that back for the reset. Oh no! But a Hammerfall just stealing the turn, but FHAPPER staying nice and patient. No Wahlberg just gonna put the curse on and punishing the slide head with the jump as well. And the concentration back. Bullets in deck. Great situation for FHAPPER here.
This is a bad habit a lot of Potemkins get into the HC matchup. Is that they believe they can just represent slide head in time because you'll catch focus because of the armor and that, right? In this matchup, I recommend doing absolutely nothing besides representing flick at different paces, right? You do slide head, they can backdash it, they can cancel their like stance and backdash it, and ensnare dash throw. They can wait very patiently for it. They see Hammerfall, they can just go to the sky. It's not a fun scenario. There's a ton of patience that you've got to work against. Oh, so we got the opposite.
FHAPPER running out of that patience. Gonna eat a 6H wall break. Lots of damage on deck for Senor Whis here. No hard knockdown though, but a 2P flick gonna put it in a great spot. Here we go, Gigantor online, 3 blocks to hit. And the tap does come from a mile away there. Senor Whis looking to get a 2-0 lead here. Another great 6P, yep.
Oh, it didn't break the Hammerfall, that's unfortunate. Now Senor Whis, oh, went for the Pop Buster as a mash out, and I believe that's the first Pop Buster we've seen from Senor Whis. Oh wait, no, there was a 6K to Pop Buster. Yeah, no, I remember that was the last set. Oh, another one. Very nice, very nice. You got represented. It's by far one of the strongest command grabs in the game, and it's insanely powerful. Gives you OK, gives you damage, comes out in 5 frames, has armor. Gotta represent it a little bit more, Whis.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the defensive pop buzzers have been working the most here because I remember with that super PRC, you add a couple involved frames to it as well. So used it twice in that scenario to get out of that situation. that FAPPER was trying to put in with the 2K gunshot. And now Senor Whis up 2-0, looking to get that last spot in our top 8. Remember, there are stakes on this match.
Ooh. To the pressure. Oi! Gets away from the shot. Back throw though. Garuda is actually very purple. Went for 2K, 6K into the pop buster. A play you don't see too often, but I do like it. Good representation of the Potemkin buster. Should be able to kill here, but no burst to deny the heat knuckle.
I don't know about that burst, and there we go. Shouldn't even, yeah, no RC even needed to kill on the extendo. Senor Whis looking to close out the set. Looking strong here, full burst as well. 2K2D, this is how it begins. Garuda online. 2K2D, uh-oh, this is where you get scared. You don't want to block pot when you're about to lose the set. But misses the 2H, so now FAPPER with a chance at life. Close match with the wall break.
Oh, Jesus. No, yeah. When your opponent's at low health like that, they're going to get antsy. I don't even represent the pop buster there, but I like it. I do. Senor Whis needs one more hit to get a kill. They have to work against 2 bars, 2K2D. Baits the YRC. Oh! Okay. I like that. You mess up the pop buster, guess what? Still in range. I've got another bar. Just do it again.
That was nice. Good play and a clean 3 interesting matchup to start for a top 8.
Yeah, you called it. You absolutely called it. And you know, Nagoriyuki has an aggressive character, of course, and in this matchup, I'm gonna have to work hard to get to that aggression, because as you know, Jikh, a bit of a scrambly character, can play insanely well into it, especially when the minions herself.
Oh yeah, only 1 minute used that whole round so far, and a lot of risk on deck, so that super's gonna kill! Oh man. I mean, the super used to do more damage, but still, every once in a while, I feel like that super's an RNG sometimes. You can never tell how much it does. Sometimes it does a little bit, sometimes it actually shreds, and that was definitely the latter here. 2D minion, plus on the 2D there, but a Beyblade aggression from TestYourLuck gonna get out of that situation real easy.
Represented well-placed 2S, and as we go, Nagoriyuki off of a counter at normal that can confirm into the 5H. Just leads the L part up. Blatant. Good play from TestYourLuck. Really confirming that.
Nice double 6K, DP for the frame trap, stagger, but Newbreaker not pressing at all. Oh, that is not where you want to press though. You're dead. Oh no, the drop. TestYourLuck gonna eat a full combo. No, a drop from Newbreaker, but still helping drain TestYourLuck. We have to kill up the super. Lots of high scaling and not the distance from the wall. TestYourLuck survives. Has 50 meters as well and no blood. Just goes straight in with the Beyblade, and RC is gonna confirm 6H to get the kill. What a turn of events here.
That is a bit rough for Newbreaker, because like you could tell they had a very nice scenario. If that wall came into play, they just won it, right? They literally just won it. But at the end of the day, that super has bad scaling, and the wall was not in place. So Newbreaker opting for the super, probably for Oki, which is a good shout indeed. You saw that there. It did lead to some really nice Oki. But TestYourLuck, another monster, man. Can make a comeback in most scenarios. Oh lord. Nice. Oh, catching it to us, but nothing comes of it, as we know that 5H is blocking. Oh, counter! The health is low for Noob, and of course, that burst is building up here as both of them don't have any to work with. But that blood's about to pop. Jeez, look at that. I was edging a moment ago.
That is a Nagoriyuki experience when you have that level of knowledge with the character. You kind of can tell just when you're going to be at that point where you can still survive without blood popping. But the 5K going to get whip punched by that super. Newbreaker with the 100 as well, going to move the combo up with the RC. We have the route that'll kill though. There's Sison with the up RC. Oh yeah, more than enough here. Minion into the soccer kick. Newbreaker still in this fight. It was definitely holding their own so far. Not really dominant performance from either player, just kind of some crazy scenarios, but getting away from that bite is Newbreaker setting up that minion. Plus on that close slash super close, actually gonna do it twice again. Who else off the extension? TestYourLuck not able to play at all here. It's gonna reset. Not sure how touching that it was, but gets hit by counter close slash. Ooh.
Here comes the super input. Oh, that's gonna be actually some decent scaling. Nothing too mental. It's not gonna kill. But yeah, you've got some nasty damage there, and just like you need one more interaction. Gets a low. Nice OTG for the kill.
Okay. TestYourLuck showing exactly what Nago's called one-shot character here. Doing just flashes of damage just like that. Oh no! Oh no! The table! It's broken! Beyblade 2D from Nagoriyuki, far slash YRC gonna get TestYourLuck out, but a burst from Nagoriyuki aggressive here. Millia now gonna actually shield the clone to stay out of the hit stop, put the far slash through all of that. Gonna put TestYourLuck in that perfect range for the out of nowhere overhead to go 2-0 on the set so far.
Yeah, that overhead is evil as well. Very deceptive, comes out insanely quick, and you think to yourself, oh yeah, no, I'm out of range for this, and it's the range again, deceptive as hell. You don't expect it.
Oh, absolutely not. It's just you don't think, oh yeah, like I'm at a decent distance from Nago. Certainly, there's no overhead option, especially when you're always thinking about Beyblade at the lurk in the corner. Here we go. Nice throw to get things started. 6H for the space thing. Did a good chunk of Chipp as well with that 5H in conjunction with it.
God, look at the blood. Obviously, it's starting to roar with a couple of those blood normals, but the Fukio tying up. Oh, that's nice. Beautiful 2K2D, able to get some good damage because of the minions and Nagoriyuki. And in a nice scenario, has a ton of meter to work with, and the minions. A good bit of pop TestYourLuck. That is insanely high. Whoa! The base, Jason.
Damage all of another overhead out of nowhere into the bite. Got real greedy, but Nagoriyuki ready with the backdash. Jackal pressure begins. Backdash for the shimmy, but does not falling for it directly here. But a soccer kick into the super. They do a decent chunk, not too much. No wall break as well. A little too far. Sweet OTG and the 2D gonna hit meaty. Charge does for the wall break.
Oh, hey, we got a donation to the Maturino T-Manus. Hope I'm saying that right. Thank you very much for the $20. That means a ton. I hope you're enjoying today's ParagOnline for Dilly here. I hope you are. Thank you. Again, I hope I'm saying that right. I don't think I hope. But in terms of damage, Jesus Christ, I turned around for a second to look back and I'm witnessing that health just dissipate. I want 5H from the Nagoriyuki, try again, goes for the 6H stagger away, goes slash, far slash, 6H. And the blood starting to build up, but the main thing that is certainly starting to build up is that Chipp. Oh, the
not looking!
Oh no.
So scary, every hit, and now you're low on blood as TestYourLuck. It's gonna go straight for the overhead again. Beyblade gets interrupted by the 2D. That blood's gonna be high, so a lot of damage, but the safe jump from Nagoriyuki gonna get past this. RC though online, close slash on the tap. Dust to close it out. The tap dust has been like,
I saw that happen a ton. I remember going on the Twitter and that's what Riot complained about. He's like, bro, why do people keep confusing me with JSAB?
oh man, it happened more than once too. It happened last year as well. I don't know what it is. I don't think we look alike. Oh, nice throw on the spin from the recovery of the
Jikh. Do both maybe wear hats?
No.
No? Oh, Christ.
Neither of us wear hats. Different hairstyle. I'm much taller. Like, completely different outfit. I don't know.
Christ,
I don't play Axel.
Does not play Axel. Keep that in mind.
Very important.
You used to play Soul, right?
Me? No, May. May's my favorite.
I remember now, yeah, the brain's remembering all the tournaments she used to take part and I used to commentate. I remember.
Those are the days, the heydays.
It was, I remember being super excited about it. Oh my god, nostalgia. But anyway, into the set, my bad. Senor Whis did fairly amazing that first round. A perfect as well to boot. But Scissors clapping back. And I'm seeing some hype from Nan. I get that. Hype up your boy, right? Senor Whis, one of my goats. Absolutely love him. But against Scissors, there's an immaculate Anji. She can make it insanely difficult for him.
Nice Para for that super. Gonna do a good chunk on Potemkin. He's quite the healthy man. This dude will get a hard knockdown as well. 50-meter on the side of Potemkin, though we mentioned how strong YRC is in this game. But Anji is one of the few 2Ps left that are safe to that move, though. So, in fact, this is actually pretty okay that Anji has that option. Now 50-meter gone from Senor Whis, but a jump into the JD, the booty. Gonna get a hit, and now a hard knockdown. Oh, the pop was super enough to kill.
Oh, you're dead. No, why'd you do a combo? Oh, you won. No, you didn't win.
Okay, I'll just back up. Yeah. Okay. Now you're chilling. Looking for a clip on this slide head. But the fish from the spin. Now, this is in a great spot. Throw ODG. Not enough. FD on the shin, but the 6P gonna catch the late jump from Senor Whis. What a comeback.
Alright, I'm gonna be real. I feel like Scissors did well in the comeback, but Senor Whis really dropped a big win, right? On the pot buster, he did RC, and then he did close slash 2H, right?
That's a heat knuckle moment from not mugging, right? You just heat knuckle, they can't burst.
Yeah, you do heat knuckle, and he actually had 2 bars, could have went straight to Heavenly, so I'm like, what happened there? Like, that was a win. That was a win without a doubt. You just dropped the win, and Scissors able to make a comeback off of it. I'm like, Senor Whis is not sloppy. I haven't seen him do any. Well, I know he did the hammer fall there, but you gotta represent him. But like, he's not sloppy. His inputs are clean, so I'm a little like puzzled to what was going on there. Maybe he didn't realize the burst. Maybe thought they could get an easy win. I don't know.
Yeah. Probably what happened. Sometimes you're not watching the resources all that well, and Scissors making that resource very much effective with that positive bonus, and a 5-inch counter hit will help out for sure. A ton of damage here for Anji. All those resets and wall bounce with the JD. And Super just stomp a little bit. Using the hopping twice there. It's a little bit of flair. I respect it. Looking to get a 2-0 lead now, but Senor Whis in a 2S5H to get some damage off. Slide head into the hammer bubble, gets thrown out. Good call out by Scissors there.
Alright, so a bit of tech, right? A little bit of tech. When you do slide head, oh, good jump. Scissors is playing a weird neutral against Pot. They can go for a preemptive spin to beat a normal like 5H or 2S, right? But if you do spin into slide head, that's actually Potemkin's turn, right? He has a favourable RPS on that. So it's betting between an instant air dash or spin, and you're seeing Scissors, the more the set goes on, they're just comfortable with it, and they're taking it 2-0 right now.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's okay. I didn't know Pop was plus when spin was slide against spun, but yeah, Scissors seems more than comfortable with it. Was able to throw out that hammer fall, still making the turns work. It's getting the hits where they need to here, and now looking to close it out with a 3-0 to make it 2 3-0s out of this loser side. Yeah, Scissors is in fact Unika Slayer. They destroyed you? That's funny. Alright, I'll know to avoid Unika Slayer when I go in tower tonight.
Wanting to learn Slayer? No, Slayer, not Slayer. Want to learn Unika? Nah, man, can't do that. Cannot do that. Scissors, wait. She is a demon. To confirm. You will get some decent damage. Does have a bar to work with, so you gotta be allowed to chill on it. But goes for a jump in, back throw, Potemkin time. I like them E-Buster. I do. I really do. But Scissors, for some reason, it was just ready. I don't get that. I don't know why they were ready there. That was insane.
Whoa! Jumped over the Pop Buster. Now another reset with the butterfly, gonna punish the neck of this bag. Great play, but I mean, despite that, still down on the burst. Went for a burst bait at the beginning of that sequence, but ended up spending burst themselves here. But Senor Whis not blocking at all here and paying the price. Half the help and the burst combo, but a slide is how we get things started. 5K 2D. Over with JS Pop Buster. Heads up play there. More Oki on deck. Pop Buster, what the PRC did not save for the 5K here. 5H. Ring getting back. That's just in time. Close slash gonna connect. RC off the heat tackle, but no, but landed way too early. Another good hit. Oh, Senor Whis, no. So many huge hits that just were not capitalized on.
Yeah,
so now
this is a GG scenario, man. I don't know.
Wait.
Okay,
it's not over.
Yeah, able to challenge out with the 2S because like I've been in that scenario multiple times. I actually get to corner with a bar. It's not fun. He has a lot of cheeky kills to get the kill, but now Bro is still barely alive, fighting back, but that health is still dissipating. It's no looking good for the Senor Whis fans.
Not at all, but nice foot punish. But only 2 plus 5 inch gonna get you so far here. Slide ahead, gets backdash. Oh, slides right in for that pop buster. Half the health gone from Scissors. Close slash gonna counter it. Went for the burst bait, but no dice, and the wall was gonna get parried. No meter, but gonna get some real soon. Jumps right in, but into the Gigantic.
That can kill. I think that might be death. Yeah, there we go.
Wow!
Yeah. So as we know in Guilty Gear Strive, supers do not scale on Raw Hat. They do not, right? That's why you're able to do something like Leo Super into RC, and it does a gajillion damage, right? This happens a ton. Gigantic Kai is another tool like that, but you can combo during it. So the scaling is insane after Gigantic Kai. That's why you don't want to get hit by a raw one, and that's why you'll see a lot of Potemkins represent it after a wall break scenario. It's really good.
Duel 1.
That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, I knocked out. Nagoriyuki does it again, and it's guaranteed. Scissors not challenging it. Did lead to a lot of chip damage. It's gonna lead to Scissors fighting back to take the turn.
Here we go. Beginner Kai again working out, getting the close slash to catch the backdash. One more Gruda and Scissors just not blocking. Getting hit by everything here.
Counter, if I had to assume, probably went for a Barry Super, getting a miss input. Because in this matchup, the main saving grace about fighting Potemkin and Anji is the fact that Meaty Garuda is reactable. Right, so you can parry that on Meaty, and I feel like Scissors is messing up their opportunities to fight back. That's why they get hit.
Yeah. If one of the fails, the second one will work here. And we're falling back in, but BRCing away from that pop-up. So he's plenty of time for a super fancy BRC route from Scissors here. Room for the splat and room for the break as well. Neutral situation. Senor Whis has the resource advantage. Not anymore, but a 2D gonna catch the Fuji before it comes out. Blue also to knock out the burst, but wasn't fast enough. This isn't the chance. This Kara parry did not work out, but parries the slide head. Butterfly on deck, but no, it wasn't meaty. So a nice timed flip. Good matchup knowledge by Whis can avoid the situation and bring us to a 2-2 scenario. The reverse 3-0 is very much possible here, Panda.
No, indeed. An immaculate flick as well. I believe if that hit me, like you were saying, that was going to hit him, and then that would have led to a not so nice scenario, right? You'd have to hold the butterfly into the bird, and yeah, Anji with that bird is able to do some cheeky stuff. Very, very cheeky stuff. But then into final game between these two, who will break away and then into the loser's top 6. We're about to find out. But first blood with the Scissors.
Here we go, hammer fall. 5-inch not gonna catch the backdash, but 6Ks rather straight into that spin, forcing the burst out because that was a huge punish again. Spin well timed, gets past the 2D. 2D, Rin, fast RC into the low though, cops. Whis standing up a little too long. Nice combo as well. Kara into the Rin. But Senor Whis still alive. 5H getting fish on it.
No.
That's a yeah, you're dead here. Oh no, you're not. Oh, you're very much not. Oh, into the heavenly. I mean, you lose Oki, but you do get a good chunk of damage off.
Actually, you get really good Oki. Heavenly has.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, you get close slash every time.
Oh wow, yeah. Excuse me, my bad. Oh no, but 5H is straight into the parry. Almost had a comeback there, but Scissors is gonna be the one going into set point here. Full burst as well. But run straight into the 6P. Good awareness by Senor Whis has been on point with the 6Ps all throughout this as we watch them.
The 6Ps
nice.
Like both left and right. And I feel like Mayfinger is certainly doing well for. Oh, nice pop buster. Finally, we see some aggressive pop busters. Except, no, I kills. What?
Oh my! All
God.
5 of Anji's guts coming into play there. Butterfly did not get flicked in time. Senor Whis still on the back foot. RC's before that. Oh, but walks down and slaps Scissors in the face. We're going to the last game, last round, Panda.
Yeah, we're getting the famed double Luigi. We're gonna find out who break away and head to the top 6. And Scissors is the one who's strong. First blood yet again. Send him through the wall. Getting a nice JD. Damage has been dealt 50%. Senor Whis has to try and make a comeback with that little bit of health. And it's disappearing yet again. Probably going down to the 25% region now. Let's do a burst. Oh, no way. And I believe that is it. That's all she wrote. The Senor Whis gets knocked out the bracket. Congrats on top 8. But Scissors will be taking it.
Time and time again. And okay, we got the OG A.B.A theme. I haven't heard this one in a minute.
I just had like the worst joke in my head. I imagine like a Keith Ledger because of the like Joker like energy that Happy Chaos has. And I just went in my head. It was just like, you want to know how I got these dual Berettas? I don't know where that's coming from. I'm a bit tired, I'll be honest, and that's when I get a little bit goofier. Best way to put it. And
I get it.
That would go crazy. That would go so crazy.
It would. It would. Hard knockdown from the D6 Machina air wire C. Try to get Jikh a little too low to the ground. Trumpet gonna go to Kreeg. Yeah, we're gonna back with the curse, but good call out from Lurry. Using the okay mini Faust with close frames. Got away from that trumpet and got the pressure on, but Kreeg still gonna mash out and get the super to boot as well. Not a lot of concentration, but the full bullets and hard knockdown is more to make up for it. Gonna go straight in. JS gets caught by the low. 6S RC to check for the burst. Lurry not giving it up.
Good round indeed. Kreeg looking dominant against Lurry on the boss. That's a nice bar slash confirmed, using the maximum specs to get that ODG close slash. Fairly nice banana and play, nothing of it. It's just gonna sit there. Casual cool. That's a nice close slash counter hit. That's gonna lead to a ton of damage. And Happy Chaos. That's the super. Aye, that's like 70% on plus. Look at that.
Yeah, Happy Chaos with a 6S or a close slash will nuke you. And speaking of, one more will do the job. Kreeg, very clean 1-0.
And you think Lurry's coming into this going like, oh great, a Happy Chaos, man. Like, as we know, Happy Chaos still a fairly strong character, right? We do see him a ton. There are some good players playing him, don't get me wrong, right? I'm not saying Happy Chaos top 5. I'm just saying he's top 5, okay? I'm just saying it. I'm gonna make it loud, gonna make it proud, you know what I'm saying, J-Sab?
I respect it. I will not argue. I will not argue.
The thing is, you asked me what my top 5 is, I don't know who it is, I just have an idea of characters that are in top 5, innit?
That makes sense, yeah, I mean, there's always the contenders, right?
Real. Oh my god, avoiding the mini Faust at full efficiency.
Oh my god! Yeah, the whole time, and Mito was in a spot where it was really easy to run straight into it. But Kreeg with the Faust now is looking like a Faust player themselves here. But it's gonna be Lurry getting that trumpet, has to reroute, and does just jumps around, cross up close, that's gonna counter hit.
Same good round. In terms of burst available, Peak Stars are kind of work with me. Confirm ability is still off the roof on offense. That's actually really nice, getting the reverse JD for the hit, getting the corner here. Goes for the super, definitely the play built so low. With that hard knockdown, you can get back your focus, again, it all adds up. Oh no!
Heads up by Lurry. Knew that Kreeg was working with such a small amount of concentration that there wasn't gonna be much, but got thrown anyway. Kreeg up 2-0. Unfortunate loss right there for Lurry. Already getting on the back foot here. Not going to be out of the tournament with the 3-0. He's going to be sent down to losers quarters, but you don't want to be sent down there in this top 8 because everybody in here is a killer.
I know you're right. In terms of the loser side, if I'm playing someone like Kreeg, I'm on Happy Chaos, I will not want to be fighting Scissors. I'll tell you now. It's not going to be fun.
here. Toe slash 2K 2D. Get best back dash away from the jump gunshot, but J2K's right into the 6S, so gonna eat a good chunk of damage here. Raw gunshot gonna hit and comboed from the concentration. Got the clean. It's along just high enough. Good awareness from Kreeg here to get the hard knockdown and the concentration and bullets for this next mix-up. Double overhead blocked. Close slash. Tap dust. Double tap dust gonna connect though with the risk gain. Should be enough to kill. And it is. Kreeg on set point.
Yeah, Lurry about to be sent to the loser side. Do keep in mind Lurry will still be in the bracket. But if they lose this is it. They're gonna have to make one of the harder runs. Kreeg looking to be in a deniable force with that burst and about to have that bar. It's going to be an easy super to confirm with. As we know, HC is certainly going to use it any opportunity he can. Oh yeah, good stuff. Whoa! Okay, I don't think... Oh wait, no, Lurry's dead. That's going to gut crush. No super? Oh wait, it was gone! Wait, what happened to the bar? Must have been. Did they RC?
Spent it a bit on FD.
Oh no, this is bro. This is actually just bro. This is a chip out scenario. Or a straight normal for the kill. Kreeg up 3-0, knocking Lurry's down to loser's side. He's gonna have to work extra hard to try and get back. I just saw that meme with like the L and I love it. I love it.
It's so good, I'm not gonna lie. You can't be too optimized, gonna drop a few combos so people don't be so true. Gotta play it off a little.
No. It's like he starts getting in that late mentality, like he's got to outwit everybody. So he starts going like, for this set, I'm gonna let my little brother play. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, this the punish opportunity as Jikh there. That stun dipper without the enhancement is minus a lot. That's that new character buff. Not everyone knows the frame data too well. Jikh jumping over. Lucien staying patient, not running into anything, not pressing when they know they can't. But eventually you're gonna get hit, and Jikh finding that hit into the septum voices pickup, and first blood goes to Jikh here. EP's getting flown out. Another one, but actually got beat out.
I was about to say, the most interesting thing about this matchup is that, as we know, Unika's slow, right? So how do you catch such a character like Millia, who's like all over the screen? Because we're seeing it right now. This is looking suffocating for Lucien.
Yeah, great point, as Jikh gets a fantastic start to the set of 1-0. The thing is, honestly, what Lucien's doing right now, occasionally it's like, okay, I feel like a big weakness I've noticed from Unika is not that she's necessarily slow, like that definitely adds up in certain matchups, but Milo's on a zoner, so not too much of a problem there. But the real issue is, from what I'm seeing, is that Unika kind of struggles to cover the area above her, especially directly above her. She has the 5H, which can double as a great wall / anti-air, but not only is it like super slow on recovery, it still doesn't cover right on her head. So what's happening is I'm seeing Jikh doing a lot of IDJH and a lot of Capel. We're literally right on Lucien's head, and Lucien has to kind of just sit there and take it. At least so far. So let's see if there's any adjustments for that.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, man. You're absolutely right. It does appear that the anti-air game above the head hasn't really came into play. You know, it'd be nice if she had like that gold, that Potemkin 6P, right? You know, the one that hits both sides, but can't imagine that'd be too fun to fight against. But that 5H will certainly do God's work. It kind of reminds me of Luke's crouching heavy punch from Street Fighter. But Jesus Christ, Lucien's just not getting a chance to play about with this character right now.
Not at all. Alright, this counter and call it the close slash too. Lucien was trying to, I believe, fuzzy jump to avoid a throw. That's a chunk of damage too.
Yeah, with Millia on a character like Unika, you have to keep in mind Unika's health isn't like a gajillion million, you know? She's not that like durable as Saul, but she's not as weak as other characters. But you're seeing like the health just dissipate like mad. She got the optimals, and they're up 2-0 off of a clean perfect here, J-Sub.
Yeah, absolutely cooking here, Lucien. Literally, as he said, just not being allowed to play. Like, it's just, that seems to be a really big problem, at least in this matchup, is, like I mentioned, that air coverage Not the best. The 6P, very stubby. It's a very good horizontal 6P, and it's of the fastest in the game since it's 9-frame startup. But it doesn't go very high, and it doesn't go very far. But this may still be a Fly Swatter versus Fly matchup, because once Lucien gets a hit in and say Jikh doesn't have burst, oh no. But I mean, it's getting that hit that seems damn near impossible right now for Lucien. Like, we just need that hit to get things started.
If Lucien can get a clean hit, the blender will begin. But, you know, same can be said for their opponent, to be fair. Oh, nice. Going for the Compel to try to get in. Represent the far slash, goes for the 2K2D, nothing of it. Lucien try and play to the sky, but the Compel, man. Such a very nice air and ground to air too. And the winger super deny Lucien even a turn. And I like that read from Jikh, because at the end of the day, if you've not had a turn for 2 games, you're going to try and force it. So going for a super read against an opponent that's desperate is just genius.
Yeah, great awareness there of the situation and game sense too. Oh, but caught by the Rekka low. There you go. See that dash jump makes it look like it's gonna cross up, but that air dash does not go anywhere. Gets the same side JH. Oh no, but a 6P into the DP, but too far away for a punish. That second hit will clip you on the way in if you're not ready. Okay, stun dipper's under, but Jikh just not being able to be contained at all here. Lucien looking for some JS's to try to air. It gets one there.
Oh my god.
That's safe. Oh, but Jikh got caught out of the jump by that 5H. Nice spacing by Lucien there. Okay, showing signs of life, kind of getting used to the matchup just a little bit. And there we go, finally gets the 6P. The X-Tier is working out now. Over, gonna connect. No combo though. She can't do it without meter or counter. Our knockdown here, burst from Jikh.
Certainly a play. We'll probably bring it back in, but Lucien just trying to deny him the amount of rebuild. Gets the overhead RC. In terms of scaling, this is actually pretty solid for an overhead special. As we know, when you get a special, it does a mix up the damage scaling as a not too mental. That's actually fairly nice.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because when Unika gets ground bounce hits like that, which are from her overhead, and actually her throw is a ground bounce animation too. If you RC that, she gets to go straight into her 6H, which is the little install where she like stocks her gun, and that gives her the enhanced special moves. You do that into DP, and you get a super high launch that does a fat chunk of damage, and you get juggles into 5H. And you know, I mean, if you're juggling to an H normal, it's gonna hurt. So Lucien's starting to get it piece by piece. Will he have enough to bring this comeback, or is Jikh's lead a little too big now?
Well, we're about to find out. Lucien could certainly stand a chance here, but you do have to keep in mind is that they're locked to Unika. Cannot play any other character here on the way out, so they have to hope that this prevails and does the work that they're looking for. But again, Jikh, an absolute monster in the Millia. Sorry, taking first blood, solid chunk up, and now they're trying to run the offense from there. Patience though gets in with the Compel, uses the 2K2D, well defended from Lucien, gets a solid confirm off the projectile, and try and approach in, but the PRC allowing for the ground to air game plan going Jikh's favor as they're able to take a bit of damage here and there.
Yeah, great DP bait as well. Jikh knowing when Lucien's going to be impatient. Got a nice wall break as well, but the JS going to lock Jikh down a little bit. 5HH getting YRC, so now back to neutral again. Jikh seeming very comfortable here, just IDing, and there we go, the JS. Milia's JS. Okay, so Unika's JS is nice in terms of where it goes. It goes straight across, and you won't think it's... Your intuition tells you, okay, jumping air to air. But it's slow, and compared to Millia's, which is disjointed and incredibly fast, more often than not, when we see both characters go in the air, it's Jikh coming out on top, and as soon as I say that, gets the JS counter hit, but no follow-up, and therefore going to be holding this mix-up. Blocks the cross-up, the double cross-up with the Flush Shaker, rather. Gonna get a hit instead, so Burst going to come out from Lucien, but the cross-up on the TK Turbo Fall. Gonna connect in a double cross-up here. Next mix, same side, cross-up again, good blocks.
Went for 5H, nothing of it though. The help is certainly low from Lucien. Try to approach in. Good block on the overhead, just like Jikh is going left and right, try to gain the opportunity, but that's a clean hit here from Lucien. Had to give up the burst, certainly, to play from Jikh, as they believe they can still take this round. And that meter is a bit coming to play, so I do like that play actually from Jikh, because they're well aware that, hey, I can definitely take it and I'm going to get the resource I need to take it. But Lucien's defense on another level right now, not getting opened up until it's the 6P from Jikh, allowing them to knock Lucien down to losers, going up.
Nago Faust action. Is this a rematch actually? This is a run back. They put in ladder, no?
No, you're right. This did happen in ladder, and it was, I believe, Test Your Luck favored, right?
If I'm not mistaken, Lurry won. Lurry won this one.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, yeah, you're right. He played very well in Diane, so much punishing. But this time we may see a swap. Oh, you're dead.
See ya. Oh, wow!
What is that scaling?
That was insane scaling for Blood Rage Nago to not kill off a 6H. Insanity. But no blood going in. Clone Fukio is super free there and punished the Love there on the way down.
That was a very nice clone to send through. Try again, uses the 2P, staggering with the 6K. We're in the offense. It's actually very nice, gets a 2H. Very clean. Staggering. PRC. Oh, the chomp! Just like you're stuck in the corner. Beyblade, not enough to kill, but the DP certainly does it. Test Your Luck looking like a dominant force since the loss they had earlier. I like that.
Oh yeah, amazingly clean game one. Just Lurry couldn't even get anything out. That's the story of that first game. I mean, if Faust can't get an item out, the game is lost. Like, that's what he does, right? Most of his kit is enabled by the items that he could put on the screen, whether it be the afro, the meters, letting the scarecrow be something as well, the weight being super strong as of late. Fun fact, actually,
it
hasn't happened yet.
Second, sorry.
Oh no, do your thing. I got you. All right, game number 2 going on. 6H from Nago. Test Your Luck got a good start. Clone on deck. So we're going straight to level 2 here, halfway to level 3. So yeah, we're just going to take advantage and start going ham. J2K into the mix for the hard knockdown. Full combo on this teleport as well. Mix for the break. Test Your Luck with 50 meters. No hard knockdown. Make something happen. This is the walk up 6H. Look at the hell. It's gone.
Yeah,
that's not gonna get you away. All right, welcome back.
Yeah, sorry about that. I should have said hi. But you have to remember at the end of the day when it comes to this matchup, it's like the damage is gonna be dealt just due to the fact that Lurry is on Faust, who's very paper thin at times, you know. So that's another factor you gotta think about. Is like this matchup's probably scary for Lurry. You know, any close slash could lead to 70% with optimal wall involved. Boy. Oh, the 5H. The 6H on the approach, but nothing of it. Good challenge. That's a nice bomb in play. Well blocked. Oh, nice. Woo.
There we go. Okay. Wow. Oh, using the trumpet. Everything there to get that wall break. 2S from Test Your Luck to get some space in the 6H, and another one is gonna kill just like that. And I blinked, I looked down, I looked up. Well, I looked down, I looked up, I looked down, Lurry was up. I looked back up, and Test Your Luck got the run. That was crazy.
Also, yeah, I did notice that in the chat. You guys were talking about Test My Luck and Test Your Luck. Yeah, two different people. Oh wait, that one is high. You gotta be careful.
Believe it or not here. 6H on block.
Oh, Jesus. Good block. No punish with the bar slash. Very slow normal, probably because they're going to get a close slash. That blood is high, you can't even foot through it. That's how I
Oh wait, he's coming back! He's coming back! Oh no, banana right behind you. Okay, they didn't even need it. They're gonna throw out that round. Lurry bring it to 1-1. That was a crazy situation. I don't know if you noticed, I was watching Test Your Luck because the banana was right in front of him. He tried to walk up and jump over and just landed directly on.
Yeah, no, the thing about the banana as well is that the bro can't even like walk back to make like a shimmy play. So it's like, oh, I need to hold whatever Faust is gonna do here. Yeah. That is the best descriptor for that banana. The boy, you know, Khalil, that was the first thing I immediately thought of when I saw that banana. Was like, bro could just do wake up deflect and just GG's. I immediately thought about that. I'm like, I missed that. Those were the days.
That glitch was so funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was like the only unintentional thing Strive has done. That was awesome.
Yeah,
There's something about.
I think the glitch happens because like deflect wasn't coded to work with banana because they didn't think about like, yeah, if this deflects, do this, do that. There's no coding that goes like deflect mixed with that, so the game goes like.
Yeah, literally. They basically forgot to code how the glitch reacts to banana. So whatever happened, the game was like, what?
Pretty much. The game tries to do a function that does not exist. Oh god, good size. Oh, but that was a good jump in from Lurry. Nice 2S on the check though, allowing TestYourLuck to take the space. Backing up to try and poke into the love. You can't really do that, and that's a nice meteor combo break opportunity. Blood is high from TestYourLuck, meaning the Fukios are a risk.
There you go, Minute's Faust to lock TestYourLuck down. Getting hit by the 6P. Jumping in, gonna. Oh wow, deflection, yeah. Not gonna save you there. There's no banana, nothing blocked, and you're gonna eat that 6H, or rather 5HH. And Lurry up 2-1 now, making the adjustments. Staying alive and staying ahead. One more game to move on in this bracket and eliminate TestYourLuck from this top 8 as well. Definitely set so far.
And this is a little bit of a callback to the previous set, where basically I think I remember TestYourLuck looking like the dominant force at the start of the set, and then it got flipped, right? It got flipped. The Lurry taking it on the double Luigi. So maybe this maybe history repeats itself here, or TestYourLuck adapts and overcomes. Besides that, I have no idea.
No idea here. Going into game 4, though, anything can happen. 1,000 on the screen, 2P for the counter at the round start. A lot of blood already spent for that initial mix-up. Fukio as well, but 6H on block. Gonna get a little bit back. We're gonna be halfway through level 2. Another Fukio. They're getting aggressive with JD to walk Lurry down, though. Great play to Wallace as well, but still the turn.
Oh jeez, backing up. Afro
I
is in play. Yeah.
I like this use of the JD, like, as an actual poke to keep Lurry from jumping so much. You notice that there's a lot of J2K action, and a 6H not gonna kill. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that in the last set as well. There was a ton of J2Ks, right? Despite the fact, oh yeah, Samurai Mix for the kill, respectable. Besides the fact that J2K is not really an amazing normal the way that the Faust pros won it, right? So for example, you can only confirm the normal on counter it, or people is crouching, right? Which that must suck. But you've got to represent it because of the evasion. It's got some insanely good evasion to it, hard to hit. TestYourLuck dominant. What delayed super? That was so delayed, so well put. Able to take a ton of damage off of TestYourLuck's health because the blood's decently high. But still gonna be alive.
Hammer getting sent. Gotta wait, and 2H gonna clip the Beyblade before it can hit.
Alright, I think that will take this. This is set point here for Lurry on the Faust. Can they do it? Can they knock TestYourLuck out of the bracket? Because this is loser side, meaning whoever loses this is out.
Oh my, where did it, that was 2 hits, and that was 2 hits. Where is that half health?
Welcome to Free Blood Nago. Wait until the blood pops. It gets bigger, it gets higher. Oh jeez.
Oh, you're dead. See ya. 5HH. Honestly, we didn't have a dialogue about this Faust 5H button. It's not spoken about enough. That thing is wicked. I think Faust 5H is very good. It's a very...
Duel 1.
Yeah, you're probably playing into one of the more annoying players with one of the more annoying characters, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Here. Oh my, just completely ignored that spin by just jumping over with the gun pointed on him the whole time. Wall slump? No, oh, I think that's misinputted gun super. It's okay though, still has 3 bolts to work with. That's plenty here. Guard crush on the steady aim. A little delayed, 2K is not gonna catch, but the BRC gonna get 1 bullet back. But oh, the JK from Scissor gonna force out the aggressive burst from Lucien to get that corner position, keep it strong. Oh no, that's not gonna kill! Anji living with some 5 guts. Yeah, that. I respect the play, but yeah. Only so much Anji can do when the gun is pointed at you.
Yeah, oh my god. Backing up, tries to get in, gets him with the low. Very nice. Fujin, nice play with the double Fujin. I do like representing the charge into another charge. To see where your opponent's mentally at, and you've seen the Lucien is the type of player that's well aware of that offensive RPS, but Scissors still has to represent it. This is a nice offensive sequence. They're staggering away, but Lucien not gonna get caught by that scary BRC overhead that could have led to death.
Go. Nice route as well. Not gonna get the concentration all the way back, but hey, still in a great spot. Full burst. No, I'm sorry. Full bullets. It might as well be your burst, your meter, and your quick potential at the same time. And Blue Bottle Assault, low, gonna finish it off. Lucien looking much more comfortable now on the Happy Chaos.
Honestly, I think the comfortability certainly came back, you know. Thanks for showing us the Unika, right? We gotta appreciate that. GG, unless Joe or Ram. Who's Joe? Oh no! Oh, damn it! You not saying anything, no?
Wait, what?
Did you not?
I didn't see. Oh. Was it the in-game, like, if I lose a game?
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, the in-game message was Joe, like, GG's unless Joe or Ram, and I said, who's Joe?
You fell for it. Fell for it again, award, of course.
Damn it. I think that's twice now. I believe they haven't changed that, and that's twice now, but I don't remember. You can't be real, I'm like sleepy mode, that's evil. Can't be doing that.
Evil. Irredeemable here, but the Rin, irredeemable. Oh wow! No punish, but okay, gotta still get out because Happy Chaos things no bullets, so force the RC to get one back here. Should be enough to get a wall spot as well. Oh, close, getting some focus too. 2 bullets in the chamber, 100 meter on the side of Scissors, but a Fujin means nothing in the face of the man in the air with a gun. Pull up the second one for that combo, the kill as well. Lucien in the driver's seat right now, Panda.
Aye, looking fairly confident, but you do gotta keep in mind the Scissors. Never come back to me, we have seen it, so I could certainly see them making that comeback happen. At the end of the day, Lucien's offense staggering away with the normals. BRC for the overhead, well defended, deflected, push out, went for the Fujin, able to get started here. And Scissors just on the offense, trying to get right back in. Whoop! Into the super. This is certainly going to tie it up a little bit, get some good damage. Oh my god, never mind, look at that.
Nice backdash to get away from the JS there. Oh man, the classic Happy Chaos, the Goomba Stomp mix, cross up, not gonna hit. YRC as well, pro for the Oki. And yeah, Anji with that butterfly on you is quite scary. Tap that's gonna close it out.
Option to just walk back goes for the curse. Definitely a good starting play as you've got such confirmed offense. Like right now, go for the low, well defended, not gonna get opened up by any stagger pressure, but the 2S catching you on the way out. Now for some decent offense. Burst is available for Scissors. How will they utilize it? Will it be Wild Assault City? Or are we gonna hold on to it for the burst out of the combo, but not opt to use it just yet?
Oh, ring gonna hit. RC on the throw, covered by the Ko as well, plus rings, but Lucien just jumping again, not gonna get thrown there. Fujin, then the late hop, gonna force a fuzzy jump and catch with the close side, but no combo, unfortunately. Gonna get that ring pressure again, Fujin. Oh no! Wants to throw a delay ring, I believe, Lucien intended there, but Scissors not biting. Gonna go for the side, that's enough. Okay, extra flare, of course. And now 1-1 on the scoreboard.
And that's us tying up 1-1. I find out who's going to break away from these two. And I don't know, man. If you were to ask me to put down money on this, JSav, I think I'd go Scissors. There's something about them that giving Dark Horse energy right now.
Really? Okay, get that a little. This is an interesting bet. I wouldn't be too confident in my bet against that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'll say. Yeah, I think it's still a toss.
That is Lucien they're fighting, to be fair, right? Lucien, of course, has the Happy Chaos that we're seeing right now. They're using it at full effect. They're pretty solid. They do also have the Sin. They could represent that if they're a believer, going like, I'm well aware Anji is very annoying to fight into, but could do it, so I don't know. Don't know, but Scissors, too confident, man. She's just too confident.
Nice hit from Lucien to start things off. Oh, the same side gonna hit this time. Scissors was ready for the cross up, but not the same this time around. Nice 6H pickup, but gonna force the burst up from Lucien. Backside of Happy Chaos neutral. Moving back and forth, trying to get on the spin. Okay, nice XP. Understood that Lucien can look to jump. Bringing out for that close touch pickup as well. Wall break with the wrist.
I'm so much damage dealt. A.B.A again gets the KO. That's a fairly nice KO for the super confirmed. Scissors taking an early lead here. No jumping for you, Lucien. If this keeps up, Lucien gonna be put against the 2-1 lead. You have to think about how they're gonna stand up against it. So far, not looking too bad for Villa as they use well this up to get in. But that corner is in luck. Can they keep it live? No, the back throw!
Oh, close slash. Went for the jump to bait out a YRC, but he missed out on the damage opportunity there. He got the hit. And now Lucien's going to get that full wall. No, just going to reset. I lied. Nice play there. They've got more damage as well. 6S. No, close slash. Still not going to kill anyway. Scissors with 50 meter. Going to go straight in for the hop and connect off the JH. Again, trying to bait out YRC. It's not working.
So you're seeing Lucien try to, not Lucien, sorry, Scissors try to bait one of the stronger defensive options in the game right now, that YRC. Well aware the players of Lucien's caliber are going to use that a lot more due to how strong it is, but you're not seeing it be represented because they're clever about it, they're well aware when you're going to try to bait, so Scissors going to have to approach offense from a different angle. So you can deflect. P, able to get the shots in. Let's have a super, gonna let it rip and just let Lucien. Needs one more interaction. I thought that was 2-1, but no, needs another interaction for the kill. Gets out the focus shot. With the perfect as well, J7.
Oh yeah, absolutely cooking. I don't know about you. Might be losing money tonight, Panda.
Maybe?
Maybe. I think Scissors right now is definitely playing solid, but just going too hard into like baiting out resources, especially when you make it, because the thing is, especially with how YRC is right now, you make it very obvious what you're looking for because you're going for that jump bait, and you did it twice now as Scissors. Solution is just no need to YRC if you're gonna ruin your own pressure anyways, you know what I'm saying? So it's gotta you gotta be a little less afraid. I mean, obviously, like I literally mentioned this, that Happy Cat is one of the best YRCs in terms of the situation he gets from it. But like sometimes you gotta let it happen, or at least just like go for a throw, or just not necessarily hard bait every time, because that's also my game in itself. You might as well be just like that, as I say. You might as well shimmy an hour, or kind of bait out an option before the YRC. Lucien does that first with the shimmy post slash.
Yeah, a lot of people, to follow up on your point, a lot of people get in the mentality of like, they're doing a play that involves a block, so they view that as low risk, high reward, right? But they don't realize good kill here from Lucien, as they're in the perfect reset point. But what they don't realize is that they're giving up a turn. So yeah, it is a huge risk. You're giving up something that would give you full dominance of the round, you know? So that's something you gotta think about. That is a high risk. Just because you're blocking doesn't mean it's not high risk. Oi. That might be RC. 2 bars available to Lucien though. How do you utilize it? Being on HC, yeah, super focused. This is just, yeah, this is bro. This is bro. You're not dead yet, but it's one more mix. It just last Scissors could be knocked out the bracket right here, right now.
Yeah, fat chunk of damage. Hard knockdown. This Happy Chaos, not something you want to be a part of. Forcing out the burst. Just has to make something happen. Runs all the way in for a 6-speed. Rin somehow still hits. I think Lucien was already pressing something. Go for the plus turns. There we go. Closest gonna connect. RC on the Rin. Airborne hit gonna be enough. Another Rin to close it out. There we go. Scissors showing signs of life. Going for the simple stuff. Getting the hits and getting the damage as well as he goes to round number 3 here.
Hey, we're about to find out if Lucien can close it out or Scissors Dark Horse, I predicted, could stick in, but it's starting to look worse and worse for him as it continues on. Gets slumped, could get slumped again. The burst deficit is still not even that high, but opts for the super. Decent play from Lucien as they're continuing that health lead and the hard knockdown. This is looking good.
Oh, got those blocks with the 2K after not. Well, combo here for Lucien. Hard knockdown with the super as well. Curses applied. And not gonna kill, but you can honestly just back off here. Yeah, keeps the spacing. Looking for a gold burst. Scissor not giving it.
Just chill out. To be fair. Oh, just like that. Another perfect debut. Lucien takes the set for 3-1. Could have gone for a chip out play, could have gone for a normal hit or anything like that, but able to get a pretty clean whiff shot to take the lead, heading into losers.
Sit behind it. There's so many steps like Kreeg, like kind of just like, what's the word here? Yeah, created and just pushed and just optimized and used so many times where you just like use it in PRC setups, or you just kind of make it like a pseudo oppose where it just denies options but keeps your offense at the same time. But that's no longer a thing, but Kreeg's still cooking.
I know what you mean. I remember those setups. I remember when there was a big controversy talking about Happy Chaos still being one of the best specials in the game because of it. That was a very fun time. Basically put it, a lot of people in the tournament kept getting walled by Kreeg in the corner, and he made their life an absolute misery.
To say the least here. But Jikh kind of doing a little bit of their own corner pressure here. Got away from the gunshot, 2K to the punish, but the 2D did not connect. Nice JD to follow up 50-50 into 50-50. That's the Millia special, but got clipped by the steady aim. Kreeg gonna squeeze out this first round.
Very nice run indeed. Went for the cross up. Jikh looking to try again, gets for the overhead, well defended, trades in the sky, and Kreeg try to keep Jikh at bay to approach immediately, and you gotta love the Happy Chaos mentality, being able to change the pace of play in a matter of a second. Just like we're in the corner, staggering away, try to open up. Jikh gets him with the hit, able to confirm with the shot, sends him through the wall to super. Bullets in focus, definitely returning.
Good chunk of damage as well. Mix up online because Millia doesn't have the reversal. And D-Low gets blocked, but the tap does after that little second delayed gunshot. Caught Jikh moving a little too much, and Kreeg gets a nice and calm game number 1. You cannot move when the gun is on you.
He can't. Looking pretty confident. Yeah, again, like I said, he feels like the #1 seeded today. He really does. He looking like an absolute monster. Giving Jikh a difficult time, but at the end of the day, Jikh was still putting in some good work. So we're going to find out who split off and head to grand finals. Kreeg only needed 2 more games, and Jikh needs to build up, working from 0.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
There we go. Going straight off, already forcing the burst out. Oh, the clone still coming out, and a good spot to avoid the far slash from Jikh there, but the resource management a little awkward there, so Jikh got out. Burst from Kreeg. 1 bullet left, but okay. Jikh, knowing that Kreeg was gonna have to go for a little extra to get that bullet, just ran up and chose the far slash, got the counter in the wall break as well. Good awareness to just use Millia's speed to force situation. But a good counter, but a drop on the far slash, mixed with close slash, I'm assuming there. 5K gonna counter as well. Super, honestly, that was pretty low scaling and pretty high risk. That might kill. And it does.
Ooh. Jesus, wow. You know, I was maybe expecting a pixel, but yeah, good stuff. Oh, nice. Knockdown, able to go for the left side. Jikh getting a solid pickup, taking us back to the mid screen. Goes for, I thought that was right side, that was same side. Jikh, immaculate magician, able to change their offensive structure in mere moments.
Absolutely, using that left right. That left right is very hard to see. The tell is honestly okay. This is funny because one of my friends, Digblig, he knows the tell. It's so specific. You have to look at the hair shape to tell which jump angle she's using. If it's a forward jump, it's cross up, and the way her hair looks on the it's so dumb. It's real though. He's proven it to me. But no one's really gonna do that in a tournament set, especially one of this caliber. Super hard to see. Okay, no bullets, but keeping the set pressure at the ready, but not for long though, because Jikh gets a counter at 6H and forcing the burst out from Kreeg. 6S gonna hit. Oh, you're absolutely dead here with the right routes. And of course, Venom's gonna have it. It's Kreeg. Super, is it enough? Absolutely. 2-0 for Kreeg now.
Kreeg, only one more to go to solidify that run and head into grand finals. Looking pretty immaculate for the young fella. And Jesus, Jikh, where do we go from here, man? Where do we go from here? What's the strat? Is there anything you can do? Another character? No, committed to Millia. There must be something they could do to try and even it up a wee bit.
I'm not even sure. I'm no Millia connoisseur, but from what I'm seeing, it's just on this grounded neutral. I was really going to say that's where we seem to be the strongest here as Jikh. And when the air happens comes into play, and when Jikh is in the my god, okay, when Jikh is in the air and Kreeg is on the ground, that's usually bad times. So you need any other situation, either Kreeg in the air, you on the ground, yep, so you can kind of stay and move around, yep, just like that. But it's still not getting any hits though. Like moving around is working in terms. Oh no, that was a big drop there. Wanted to get that wing con on the 2K2D. But a steady aim gonna connect. Working with the one bullet, still more than enough here, but no hard knockdown off either super. So Jikh in a good spot. Yeah, only one bullet on the side of Kreeg here, jumping in the air, but gets shot out. Just like I was saying, when Kreeg is on the ground, Jikh is in the air. That seems to be the problem spot in this matchup so far here, especially with the lack of hits Jikh is getting from these situations. Hard knockdown, mix online, and you just get caught out the backdash. Set point for Kreeg.
Very nice focus shot for the kill here. At set point, like you said, and Jikh going for immediate haircut from the round start. Bit of a greedy play, but it certainly works out as they call out that counter hit. Probably some type of throw attempt from Kreeg. And this is actually looking pretty bad for the fellas. They're in the corner, already lost 60% and gave up burst, meaning if they lose this round, they do not have that comeback factor available for a short period of time. So far, good blocks. Not going to get caught by any of the mixes.
Amazing
triangles. Yeah, insane stuff.
And gets the emptied the clip on that one. Got some back as well. A little bit of concentration. Ran out on that though. Concentration super is online. Just okay, using the BRC instead. That was actually minus. It was Jikh's turn. Jumped out and got caught by the curse ball. So Kreeg's neutral getting infinitely better as a result. Here, one more mix-up gonna kill. Empty low gonna get blocked though. For the chance of life, gets away from the far slash and cackles over the air-to-air. Wow, the Artemis, I don't even know which way to block that, but Kreeg did and gets 6 speed, and that's absolutely going to do it. Close slash 6S to finish the set. Kreeg advances the grand finals of a 3-0, 6-0 so far.
A very interesting situation this game up here. Of course, Lucien. Very nice on the HC, but probably like, you know, Unika's got that 5H, and Faust, he does a lot of floating, so, you know, maybe it'll be a really good button to represent in this matchup.
Very true here.
Oh, wait, Unika with the afro? Oh my god.
Oh, it has the X! Wait, that's cool as hell. I love that. I've never seen that, but that's awesome.
Yeah, I love that. Would love to see the other things like our heavenly reaction. I want to see our shins get breaking. I want to see that.
I haven't seen the shin. Yeah, we're gonna get 2 of those. We're gonna get, or at least
Lurry,
2 of the interactive.
Lurry, you know what you must do.
You have one job, Lurry. We need it.
Oh, DP. The banana, but able to get a trumpet. Oh! Try to go for a chip out by the looks of things, but a big 2k anti-air for the kill. Well done from Lurry. And just like that, they've got the wildness still to play about with, but 5H for the round start, definitely a decent option, but you gotta be careful, as Faust does have that 5P, quick counter hit for a turn. Boy. Ooh, well defended on the cross hit.
We're gonna connect overhead for the finisher. Super PRC to get out of that pressure sequence, but you're not out of the woods just yet. Stun Dipper enhanced is safe on block. Or got caught jumping by the 2K there. Super plus with the trumpet behind. That 5H projectile into the run-up is also plus on block. A ton of damage because that super does... Oh, you're dead.
Oh my god.
Yes, Unika, she hurts. She hurts.
I've seen some of the combos. I know she can do high damage, but I wasn't expecting that. Really wasn't. And she got the loops. Ooh.
Oh, nice deflect shield to force Lucien into the bomb. Great timing and awareness there by Lurry. Banana for the extra plus frames. Not the 6H, but back up into the trumpet is Lucien. But gets air thrown away from it, so no use of that item with a DP. But if you set the neutral one more time.
That DP is certainly doing God's work for Lucien. Looking like an amazing wake-up option because of the size of the hitbox and the fact that it covers practically above her head.
Oh,
nope.
Drop.
Still alive. Lurry has an opportunity, but the Scum Dipper, I've seen that one before. The super, oh, letting it rip. Lurry, hearing her cries, hearing her pleads, let it rip as a final ditch effort. Unfortunately, Lucien will be taking that match, going up 1-0.
I respect it, Larry. We respect it. We want to see it. Keep working at it. You'll get another combo or something.
No, I need to see it, man. I haven't seen the reaction, and I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to look up bone-crushing excitement, Unika reaction. I'm not going to do that. That's cheating, you know? Agreed. I want to see it on comms.
Absolutely. That's the best place to see it. That's what the Afro... That's so cool that she kept the little highlight as like a big X. That's genius. I like how the newer characters are kind of getting some like more love to their character-specific interactions. You look at like the base roster, the reaction to the bone crushing excitement is actually pretty basic. They all kind of do the same face.
Whoa,
but as more characters, they do.
Okay, but Nagoriyuki's mask breaks off.
Yeah, into the same face.
Yeah, but
you know,
it's mask breaks off though. That's the gimmick.
That is the gimmick. It's funny, but like, okay, but think about how unique the new
Faust
ones are. Where Dizzy,
with his baby voice.
Okay, but Dizzy gets like a flower like afro. Is that not sick? That's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a whole different flavor to it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And Delilah with her like funny afro.
Yeah, she gets like a bun. That's so sick.
Oh, damage has been dealt. A good chunk of it. Lurry trying to approach J2K, went to confirm the mix. Gonna get 6 speed. Lucien just denying Lurry after that first interaction, after that wall break. Just looked like they were on point.
Ooh, Tata's gonna connect off that 2K. More than enough to kill off the RC as well. Alright, Lurry holding his own here.
Okay, here we go. Goes for the 5H. Decent hit. Good blocking. Oh, no, not block. Gonna get hit by it. Represent the thrust. The mini plus is in play. That's gonna live for the approach. Very nice from Lurry. Trying to get in. But no. Don't know. That bomb's looking scary. Gets in. Gets a 2K. Gets a knockdown. And just that Lucien escapes through the DP. Gotta be so wary about it.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, we got the cross up on that close slash. 2K, 6P. Wall splat. 3 years in the bag. Another on 8 point. Oh, mix getting punished mid-air. Lurry trying to mix up the timing by moving back and forth just a little bit. Cross up not going to work. Unfortunate spacing, honestly, for those meteors. Lucien only had to block one of them, so the blocking was a lot easier. Overhead blocked. RC for the extension. 5H. Overhead blocked and punished correctly. It is still -6. DP getting stuffed by the weight, so Lurry still plus and gets an air throw as well. Nice play. Knocked down by the mana too.
Aye, that was a very clever read. Using that RC to go to the sky, getting the air throw, swooping him out. And yeah, will we see a character swap here from Big Lucien? Do you stick to it? That's the question.
I think he sticks to it.
Yeah?
Yep.
You think he's 100% committed?
Mm-hmm. At least for this set.
Alright, what if he loses though?
If he loses this game, I still think Lucien locks in Unika for the rest of this bracket. I feel like also you got to get it for the top 8 graphic. You know, you got to be like, oh look, I got the Unika because I like the top 8 graphic with ParagOnline too. Like it's the character models doing like funny little poses.
Yeah.
Having the Unika one in there is a little special. You know, I mean the first one to do it as well. This is the first ladder bracket we've had with Unika legal.
Yeah, to be fair, you're correct on that. I didn't even think about that. Like, came
Oh
out 2
no,
days
it's a
ago.
burst!
I wonder what the first bracket was this character was playable in. Oh, Jesus. Ooh,
Good question.
damage. Send through the wall, good stuff. Lucien on the offense does have a lot of work back because that positive bonus can be able to utilize it for the pickup, but not go snuff for the kill. Forward slash. Tries to go for the cross up. Stuck in the corner, goes for a mash out. Nothing of it. The health is insanely low from both sides, but nice connection off the Scum Dipper to get the kill. Needs one more round to get the lead 2-1, and that's a nice 5H to start you off. Oh, good IBFD. Chase with the Wild Assault. This is going to lead to some solid chunky damage. But nothing too mental, holding on to that barometer. Two bars to work with. Lucien getting caught.
Gang over the Stun Dipper here. Alright, so we should OTG. Hammer jumped over. No, I jumped into rather. Attacked us, blocked. Oh, but the cross. We're going to force out a burst from Lucien, getting aggressive here. And honestly, worth it. Gets the hit on the far slash. Over going to connect. And the 6P to catch the mix. Great play from Lucien. Spent the burst in a little bit of a questionable spot. Wasn't too sure about that play. So maybe hope for the next round, but Lucien believed and it paid off. Now up 2-1 with the Unika.
Aye, one more to go. And yeah, I've got a question about that super. So as we saw, it's like it's really crappy for the juggling. You know that really cool super, like the really, oh my god, I want to see that to death. I think it sucks if we don't get to see it, man, because visually such a cool super. I don't think anything in Strive compares in terms of gameplay of that super, right? It looks super fun, it looks super optimal. And yeah, I'd love to see it, but I don't think we're gonna get the opportunity to. Does it work on the wall? I know you can't juggle, but does it work on the wall?
No, it doesn't. If you splat them, it'll just wall break, hard knockdown, and that's it. You don't get the finish.
Oh,
yeah, the odds of us seeing that super are like something else. I'm so sorry.
Does that have iframes at least?
No.
Is this heavy mob super coming?
Yes.
Oh god. Oh Jesus.
But worse, because at least you can comment the heavy mob now on wall stick.
Real. Oh Jesus. Lurry taking a massive round lead. Should be able to send him through the wall. Decent damage. Of course, able again. J2K counter hit. Looking for the burst, but doesn't get it. On the positive, still able to capitalize on a kill with that JD. Definitely something that man has lapped out. There's only one reason why he did that, and that's confidence.
There we go. Lucien still in it though. Has the lead on the step too. Probably gonna keep that up. Reach into the Michael sword to get some spacing safe on the Sun Dipper. Runs back in. Hard knockdown here. Goes in for the meaty 5HH plus frame on the dash in. DP to avoid that situation. 5H gonna connect. No combo though.
Nice. Good jab out.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh, that actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I know, but it's actually quite. Wait, what? How many iframes does that have? Because that just avoided way after like a second.
I don't know. I'll be honest.
It's long. Jesus.
Enough. It has enough to avoid whatever that was. Okay, we're
set
on
point.
set point now. Yeah.
Mini Faust in plate. Jumps out to avoid the mini Faust and all that, and the command grab. Blood disappear. Lurry able to steal the turn already on the offense. Has the corner lock. The hammer be represented, but nothing of it. As Lucien takes the space, jumps in, is able to capitalize to tie up the health just a wee bit more.
Nice, confirmed. Oh, here we go. We got it.
All right, let's see. All right, so she falls down like everybody else.
Damn this.
Bro, that was like anger mixed with like Gorilla's face.
Yeah.
I immediately felt like Gorilla's cover album there. Oh yeah, that's it.
Lucien. closing it out with the Unika 3-1.
It is hot as hell in this room, my man. Is that the Grim Reaper?
That's literally what it must have been like seeing Kreeg in the attendees list.
Oh, hey, yo, Spell, I see you. I see you. This is me, Panda. I see you. I won't talk about it, but I see you. Anyway, on the offense here. Going on the off. Jesus, Lucien's
nice
just
route.
on it. Yeah. God damn, needs one more interaction. Now Jikh has to be careful here. Like that low health character could get caught by a single confirm. Doesn't have a 5p confirm. Sadly, Lucien either missed it or the character.
No, it looked like they missed it here. I believe the confirm is 2p, 2p, 5p stun dipper. But was, no, 2p, 2p, 6p rather. But missed the 6p, was a little too far away.
Yeah. Oh god. Bar slash. Good pick up from Jikh. First off the table. Going for it. A little bit of the bang bangs with the gun. Yeah, no, I've already done this bit, Yoho. I've already done this bit. I've already done this bit, Yoho. I've already done it. Yeah, I know. It almost feels like they've had a lot of time. Wait, good luck. Oh! Bar slash. Nice GS. Beautiful. This should deal a decent bit, but nothing too mental. Bar slash getting some good damage off the confirm for the hard knockdown. Chases in. And it's actually pretty brutal. Dead?
One more. Oh, yep, you're dead. See ya.
Okay.
Mega Death Busta. I was like I'm saying here, Panda, the success rate on this IDJH has been so high because again, Unika's air dash goes nowhere. You would think it does, but it goes so little that everyone's seeing the run up air dash. It's like, oh, cross up. And nope, same side. That's what's happening every time here, where Lucien keeps getting these hits.
Yeah, and another thing to note as well, the name of the super, Mega Death Buster.
I love it.
What?
I love that.
I don't know. I'm hearing it. I'm just like, who named this? This feels like Sin named this. You know?
Hey, it is his sister we're talking about here.
That's fair, but I always took her as a bit of a like the serious one. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Oh my god, what an anti at 5H. I get that. But hey, I like it. I think it fits because it might as well be the Mega Death Buster with how much damage it does.
Ooh. That's a nice confirm.
Hard knockdown here. 5HH meaty. Plus 14 on that, by the way. Gonna set it up again.
Oi. Try stagger away. Oh, big jumping from Jikh. Able to cross up, get a good pickup. Able to bounce you about, goes for same side. Again, you talked about the position of the hair, which is some proper Illuminati, like, mind confusing stuff, bro. I'm telling you, the Millias, they'll tell you the counterplay that you just don't understand until you do it.
Literally. Oh, nice to get 2D. Stun Dipper for a little bit of plus frames here. 5HH. From a distance, you're not going to be able to RC that. Oh, but DP straight to the bad move. Not enough to kill, though. Looking for the chip on the laser. Jikh moving out. 5. Okay, nice. RC from both players, and the 2K2D going to catch Lucien jumping.
Yeah, I was surprised we didn't see another potential DP. I felt like if my opponent's in chip range, I would be like doing it like a madman, but that's just me, you know. Go for the shot, try approach in. K2D gets the overhead, staggering away, the sword's a little built up. Nope, opt to use it now for the stun edge. Just rush. Oh, no. I meant stun dipper, not stun edge.
Scum here. Cross up, really nasty setup. 2K2D gonna wire C away from the hair card, but gets caught by a JH. Again, this above the head gameplay is where Jikh seems to be thriving in this matchup. Set the voices for the wall carry, wall style being up to kill, and gets it. 2H. 1-1 on the score now.
Aye. We're definitely seeing a set that's like about adaptation and time, right? Jikh has a bit of a rough one. Of course, as a new character, nobody has the knowledge, right? Unless they have the knowledge. Oh, because they had more time. No. But it's like unless they had the knowledge, right? You've got to play into it like a gajillion times. But on the positive, they're made to be a well-rounded character with all the tools in the world that you recognize from other characters. You know, like a fireball, a DP, an overhead, a low, right? Scum Dipper, right? So at the end of the day, you're coming into this going like, what does she do? And then you're like, wait, no, I know what she does. I've seen it before. This is Kai, right? This is Kai. This is Kai bullet an overhead now. We've got Greed saved them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She's what the Kai and Older Soul wonders, you know what I'm saying, in one character. Where it's like you have the standard Shoto moves, but then you have the insane damage and like heavy, like not even heavy, but like multiple move string pressure that Kai doesn't really have. So it's like a healthy mix.
Oh yeah, dude, I love Order Assault. That's one of the few reasons why I'll go back to that classic guild here. Accent Core Potemkin and Order Assault. That's it. That's it, man.
Fair enough. Yeah, it kind of gives me that vibe a little bit. Obviously, not nearly the same. Order Soul's his own man entirely, but oh my god, the Capitals and Turbo Fall is gonna hit, and the late little JK catching Lucien on that low block at the last second.
Absolutely brutal as the set goes on. It does feel like Jikh has gotten the rhythm, and they understand how to play about Lucien's type of defense with his character. Good jump in though. Same side, well defended, not going to get opened up, but goes for the 2S. Decent confirm here. Is Lucien back on the offense, getting some solid damage, just staggering left, right, hold the block.
Safe jump?
And that's a super.
Oh, didn't safe jump it, was a little off in the timing. Is a manually timed safe jump that Lucien's going for in the first place here, so not going to be able to get it as consistently as he wishes for here. 6H going to be a guaranteed burst spot. Gets out and catches the landing on the Turbo Fall, exactly what you want. Forces the burst out as well, so if Lucien wins this round, tough spot for Jikh here. Being with no burst against a high damage character is not what you want to be. Good 2D. Oh, RC to avoid the DP. Not the best punish though. The Lucian staying alive.
Nice.
Oh, almost got that one punish. Oh, hard knockdown with the Stun Dipper. Reset.
Shooting away, man. What an air on the chase and the Capel. You don't see that too often. Oh my god. Lucien clinging on to life, refusing to die. Just held in.
Ooh, a little cheeky throw there, but missed the close SOTG. Lucien gonna get a chance at life here. This will be a big and very important round for both players. 6P, so Wallace all pick up here. Hard knocking on a lot of corner carry, resetting with the 5HH. Ooh. Hey,
Nice.
yep. She just take it to the air here.
They're really trying to get their openings with those cross-ups, but don't know, man. It feels like it's a bit dire. It's like you're playing into your own death trap as Lucien capitalizes for a good chunk of your health for the wall break. But no super. I think super would have maybe killed, but you know you gotta build up to that point. Name meter to work with right now.
Oh, caught with the 2S low. 2S is a low from Unika. So they'll catch that walk back and punish accordingly. Lucien, after kind of getting beat pretty convincingly in that winner's semi set with the same matchup, is now up 2-1. Looking at go into that grand finals versus Kreeg. Could be a potential HC mirror, could be a Unika HC. Unika and Grands is very possible. We're one game away from it. But Jikh definitely not going to let that happen so easily. What does that mean?
You know what I mean? That's the thumbnail. That's the
Oh,
thumbnail.
definitely the thumbnail.
Like if
for
this
sure.
if this was like, I mean, I already know it's a thumbnail here, but like if I was with Badguy right now, he was like, dude, this is make the thumbnail, right? Like that's he loves that process. He loves that process, bro. He's excited every time. Like, but we're into it.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out who's gonna break away. Will Lucien take it? One more match to go, or will Jikh make the comeback? Oi, that's actually fairly nice. Beautiful.
Oh,
On the same side.
early in the speed. Late overhead gonna catch.
Ooh. Nice knock there.
Oh,
Big
I
throw.
missed the Kara there. I believe that was supposed to be a Kara fireball. So the Kara laser, or rather the enhanced laser beam, is plus a lot unblocked. So point blank, it's actually a pretty solid OP tool if the opponent doesn't have a reversal. Or even actually if they do, it still can sometimes make the DPs whiff.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, yeah, I remember seeing that. It's like plus unblock move, but you're saying if you time it a certain way of meaty, it's like ridiculous. I take it.
Oh yeah, it's like I've seen it hit like plus 20. It's crazy. Oh, but as I'm saying, the Jikh is speed running through this game number 4. Hard knockdown from Lucien. Notice how we turn things around there. Reset off the fireball, not gonna work because Jikh jumps over. A pixel health to work with, and the Capel gonna mix up and bring us to one more game in this losers finals.
Yeah, they're both playing their heart out in losers finals, right? So they're both like going down to the wire. They're tying us up. We're going to a final game scenario. However, there's a monster waiting, and his name's Kreeg, and he is a confident Happy Chaos. And do you think Lucien's debating a character swap? Like, what's going on here? He's
Maybe
off the station.
And you're right.
Ooh, the demons call to him. The gun beckons. The revolver, and you're dying. No, I can't make that joke. Can't make that joke. You know, like that one. Nah, I'm not even gonna explain that. I'm not even gonna explain that. Yeah, a little bit frazzled right now, I'll tell you that much. But we're into the final match between these two. Who is going to break away and take this set? But off to it, gets the same thing, gets the hit, decent damage, of course. Has to work against that burst that Jikh's sitting on, as they've given up their own. Oh.
Oh, JD in the wrong way, but a 6P to cover that mistake. Low off the hair car blocks. Not falling for the mix-up here. Cross up low, getting blocked again. Artemis safe on block here, but air to air gonna force the burst out. Good adjustment from Lucien. Both players at about half health. 2K2D off the over the reset of the RC, but jumps over the throw. Good awareness, but no bullets, so had to drop it a little early there. Tap that's gonna connect. Full combo here, curse into the gun super. And all those bullets back, a good amount of concentration. More than enough for one more mix up here. Jikh does have the flex shield on deck. We're gonna choose to use it. Just FDing and just run straight into that tap dust. One more round will bring Lucien to grand finals here.
Alright, that's rough, man. Here we go. Heading into it, going for the left, right, gets the knockdown, gets the close slash counter hit. This is nice, gonna send you through the wall for the damage. Lucien, like he said, on set point, is already taking a massive lead, and it's looking pretty solid, but they need to get in. Oh, cross up. Jumps away, wants to keep it cool with that JD. But that was a nice area. Oh my god, just that Lucien is taking a massive lead. So much damage has been dealt.
Nice YRC from Jikh. Reverse the situation a little bit. Mino gets clipped by the 2S. And the gunman strikes true once again. 3-2 for Lucien. Moving on to grand finals, and Panda, it's time. It's time.
It's about the players, right? But the main thing that's interesting, of course, is going for the Unika. Is this the play? Does, like, we talked about this a bunch. She's slow, and Happy Chaos is a character with a gun. Like,
I will say this is a matchup that I've messed around with a good bunch when I first played her today. Yeah, the laser beam is kind of the equalizer here. HC can't safely get off the gun as much as you'd think he could because that beam will catch him. See, it's kind of keeping him honest, forcing Kreeg to slow down, and now because of that, Lucien gets in. Now we're in again here. RC, fast RC. Oh, but misses the DP pickup. That would have been the round, but that move is kind of awkward to RC properly. I'll be honest, and my experience have the same exact issue here. Full combo for Kreeg as a result.
Send him through the wall with the super. Damage dealt. Kreeg opts out the curse, keep him at bay. And rushes in to feint a throw, but then goes for the 2K check, probably waiting for Lucien to walk back. Good play from Kreeg, understanding the offensive mental stack, but Lucien defends it out, not going to get caught by that run-up low. But the follow-up, nasty work indeed. This is actually quite nice. You've got the corner, Lucien able to hold the space, then they may be able to work it, but not the J2K from Kreeg. Spinning the guns right back at you.
Lots of damage on the board as well here. DP, yep, that safe jump is a fake jump here. Fast RC car into this DP for some damage, forcing the burst out. Eddie him off the curse. Unika can't really get a laser off in time. Out of bullets, but not out of damage here. 6H. Oh, tap dust. Wow. Keeping it optimal here. Or charge us, rather.
Yeah, I can't believe he was able to get that. I cannot believe he was able to get that. I felt like that was like a a drop opportunity, or bro was looking for like a reset. It's like, that doesn't connect. It does. It does. Wow. 1-0 to Kreeg. And I think Lucien, after that loss, is like, F it, I need to play the mirror. Right? I need to play the mirror. Or play Sin. That's another thing he has. He does have Sin. Man of the people. My hero. I won't swear. My hero.
Definitely sticking with it. I mean, I gotta do it for the content, you know. I get it. It's the content brain, or honestly, just the practice, right? We don't know what Lucien. Maybe Lucien actually does want to stick with this character. Who knows, right? And this is the best way to practice, right? You're practicing against good players at a high level. This will accelerate your growth with this character exponentially, right? So it's because you're getting that high level practice. You're not practicing with just whoever, you know what I'm saying? This is good players, so you understand. You can see your weaknesses with this character and how to take advantage of that. Move is -6, not -7, so unfortunately no punish on that. But good block regardless. Cross is going to connect. Full combo as well. Super for the hard knockdown.
Oh, and this is actually quite a nice super as well. Not only is it a hard knockdown, you're able to reset your resources. But not often to do so. Well aware if they block the DP, they just win. Damn, smart play.
Yeah, really smart play that time. Understood that Lucien understood that IDJS is not a real safe jump, so just did ID nothing and got past.
You see, I understood that you understood that I understood that you understood the DP.
Literally.
Insane work. Insane work. Oh, beautiful goes for the burst. Tries to approach in, but Kreeg again sitting on bar. Oi, that bar slash, a deadly button. That looks like a very deadly button. I think he comes out in like 12 frames, 11 frames.
Yeah, 12 frame move, really far hitbox.
Oh, am I a nerd that I can guess that from looking at it? Oh, I'm a nerd. Oh,
yeah, we're
you've
got some. That's how you know you've got some time on this game where you can tell how fast the movement is and how it looks. It gives you that 12 frame vibe, you know?
It does give me that 12 frame vibe, you're absolutely right. Oh, nice.
So fun fact about that situation where Unika is the 5HH that Kreeg just jumped over. Something Unika can do on reaction to a jump out is Kara DP. It actually combos because it's the enhanced version. So if they run into it, you get a full massive mega combo punished. It's really funny.
And that's a committal play, to be fair. That is a very committal play. Oh, good block. Oi, good cross up from Kreeg. Able to turn around, get the super, then it sends you through the wall with the hard knockdown, just like that. Lucien, not in a nice scenario as they have to hold off. Again, man. Again, a safe jumps represented, and yet again, is bait on the DP. Doesn't kill. Lucien wants the burst to make sure they don't gain a wall break positive bonus scenario, which I think is the play. It's actually quite nice for the comeback.
Ooh, nice shimmy there. Forcing out the burst as well. It's very doable. It's extremely, I think, low key might kill. Low key, okay, high key's gonna kill. You're dead.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, off a stun dipper RC that absolutely murdered him. Nice here, Lucien. Even if the score 1-1, that's a major win. You don't want to be down 0-2 against Kreeg of all people.
But to be fair, with those DP baits, that's the main factor right now. Is like you've not really been successful in your DPs. I think you've been like 50% successful on your DPs, if I'm correct, because I've seen 2 land, 2 block. It's probably messing your mental a little bit. It's like Lucien's probably going to start using less DPs, and that's what Kreeg's going to take advantage of. You know, you don't want that. You don't want that. That's not a fun time to be in. But yeah, claim codes. Thank you very much.
Please and thanks. But yeah, no, as you were saying, we had that mind game where again, Kreeg is actively punishing Lucien's muscle memory. Because again, the ID traditionally is not actually very safe. You can DP it, but again, Kreeg is taking advantage, like, hey, I see you're reacting to my jump in with a DP, so I'm just gonna jump in without a button and kill you for it.
Like, I don't know what's going on there. Oh god, at least you're safe. But I don't know what's going on there, because like it's obviously a safe jump, right? But like nothing's getting baited. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we're still doing it, we're still DPing. It's odd, it's peculiar.
No, it's because like oh wow, it's because like I'm saying, right? So additionally, IDJS isn't actually normally safe against DPs.
Oh,
So
I
Kreeg
see,
is actively doing nothing, like IAD nothing, because it's baiting out Lucien, because Lucien knows that's not actually real, so they're DPing on like muscle memory reaction to that, because it's not
tell
actually
me
real.
they're knowledge checking a knowledge check?
Yes, literally.
That's evil. That is very evil. It's like, what if I do nothing though? Well, man.
That's what I mean by the I understand, you understand. Oh, nice. Again, that left-right is really nasty. Like, you keep thinking, I keep thinking myself that Unika's going to cross up, which he's not. It's worked on everyone so far.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this is rough. You're stuck in the corner. They hold that pressure from the big blaze. This is a nice
Dead.
farm. Should be able to kill.
Oh, but a little too high. Too high up on the launch. Yeah, a little obvious, but no, far slash is too slow. No punish.
Wait, okay, fourth match. Both people are tied up around the piece.
Illusion is missing the reversal timing. Also, it's execution. Okay, I knew there's something up with that. Like, I know that's not actually. Okay. At least I know now.
Oh.
Thank you, Jack.
Is he a box player? Because that would explain the DP drops, right?
Maybe.
For the wall. This is a hard
Here we go
one.
again. Let's see. Okay, just not DPing at all this time. Block the tap dust as well. No concentration.
Oh, the top 5 deep.
Oh, right under.
They have no focus.
Boom. Low gonna connect. Caught the jump out. Resetting again here. Shimmy. No dice. Not catching. Overhead. Blocks, but spaced out, so no punish. Tap dust gonna connect and should have enough to kill the full combo. Do we have enough? Oh, but drops with the backdash. Gonna get caught by the close slash instead.
Just like that, Kreeg is up 2-1. One more to go to knock out Lucien tonight. And tonight's bracket. I said tonight twice in the same sentence. Commentary, ladies and gentlemen. I swear I'm good at it. I promise. But yeah, no, it's gonna be very interesting because Kreeg could take it right here, right now. But Lucien opting to be the hero tonight really wants to push Unika to their limits, like you've been saying many a times, JSav. I've only got one question on the mind, which is, does Kreeg knock out our first grand finalist, Unika, right here, right now? Or does Lucien stick in and make a comeback for the reset?
I'm not sure, Panda, but there's only one way to find out. We got to get straight to the action here and a roll into this concentration. Double concentration there. Really want to focus up on this last potential game. Ooh, also, this is not Season 3. Let's knock out a hard knockdown. No bullets as well. 2D for the big hit here. Gonna get some bullets back as well. Oh, yep, 3. No concentration though.
Go for the approach. That was a big trade, but at the end of the day, Lucien is the one with the main advantage. Try to keep your kill backing up. Ooh, the air from Kreeg. And JSav, let the folk know what this round is.
It is the potential last round of the tournament because it is tournament point for Kreeg. Looking to close it out right now. Curse online. Steady in, but missed it. Actually, did concentration a little too early there. So Lucien getting some space, but rolled, of course, the tried and true. Gonna get Kreeg that nice corner position as well. One bullet on deck and a DP from Lucien to get some space as well. They're gonna connect. Another one for the hard knockdown with an enhanced version. Resetting with the 5HH. Low gonna get jumped over. Was a little late on the cancel. Made it a jump window. Oh no, DP, you don't have any burst to get out of this either. Charge does keep it at nice and optimal, but no, didn't have mistimed on the wall health.
Weapon
Thought
free,
he got the
weapon free
name.
for style. Oh.
Just send it.
Yeah, it is what it is, folks. Kreeg taking the tournament. Congratulations to the HC. Immaculate stuff. And you know, congrats to Lucien taking a character that just released only 2 days of... I'm sorry. Only 2 days of playtime. So, good stuff, good stuff. I don't mean that. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.